Greetings! Hello! Welcome in. I may have fixed the thing where I can actually capture the window for affinity. What was wrong with me? The answer is everything. Hi! How you doing? Well, I am doing just fine. I think. I feel silly this morning. Not like good silly. I feel weird silly. I think I just need my medication for, like, injected into my bloodstream. That's on Thursday. That's why, BAM! There's no stream on Thursday. It's just Tuesday and possibly Sunday. I just put Sunday on there because, like, regardless of whether or not I'm there, it's still gonna happen. That's the VOT Super Show at 7 p.m. on a Sunday at Vikings of Twitch. Not the, just Vikings of Twitch. No the. Got that? You got it? Good. Boy, I am hem-hemming like you ain't ever heard, and you can't hear it because I keep muting it. But, hello. I feel like I just woke up. I didn't. I woke up over an hour ago. But I don't know. It's just one of those days when you woke fuck up and you're like, what the fuck? That's how that song goes, right? But, yeah. I'm gonna be drawing more today. No games, only Ort. I'm still hem-hemming. I guess I should just do it. Look, guys, let's see if the capture even worked at all. When I tried it, it did. Guys, I know exactly what fucking happened too. Hang on, let's hit the button. It worked! Yay! This is why I tune into this stream. Limp Bizkit freestyle acapella covers. That's why everybody should do that. You gotta follow for more of that stupid shit. But, guys, I know exactly what happened, and I'm stupid. Like, you know, if I didn't have this canvas open, does the mouse go off the... Oh, wow, look, it disappears. Whoa, that's scary. But, it's not scary at all. Yeah, if I, like, you know, didn't have this file open, it would just be a blank screen, right? And I think I just did that? Thinking like, oh, it's not showing anything. Or I don't know, guys, it's been more than 8 seconds. What is she even holding? It's just a vague square. But I made good on my promise, guys, and I tuned up the entire drawing. I should have saved, like, a different version of it, but I didn't. Is she inspecting a bar of butter at Space Mart? Yes. No, this is supposed to have, like, doodads and widgets and gadgets and gizmos on it, but it don't have shit. Maybe that's something for, like, the final version when we get there. Oh god, I just realized I should have music playing, and I should also be here. How doth one do that? I think I have to just click and do it. Zippity zoop! There! There she is! That's so wait a minute, I forgot my wallet. Whoop! Why would I need my wallet for stream? Okay, never mind, I'm coming back. Whoop! Oh god, help! I need a sippy! Oop. Okay. Art time! Hi, Maelstrom! Hi, everybody! We're inspecting butter at Space Mart, and, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna put on music, because it is terribly quiet at this point in time. What kind of music did I have last time, guys? We're what now? Space butter. Guys, does anything keep freezing? Like, I against my better judgment, I'm side-eyeing my VTuber, and I swear it froze for a second. I don't know if that translated onto stream, or if, like, that's exactly why I hide the damn thing. I need to find music. That's what I need to do. What kind of music, though? What is this? 3 hours of 1980 Space Mall? Yes. What? Yeah. The VTuber looks fine to me. I swear I glanced over and it like stuttered and froze for a second, but I'm just gonna not look at it. I won't hide it this time because then it's tougher to see chat because I scoot you guys off to the side, but I'm just not gonna do that. Oh, I forgot you can see my cursor. Ain't that something? Oh god, I didn't mute when I did that. Just big seal coughs, guys. I hope you like phlegm. This is me every morning. Fuck it, let's just have a drink. I just coughed all up in y'all shit. I'm so sorry. Let's do that. That was me for the first 5 weeks after my throat surgery. This is me every morning of every day. It's horrible, and I blame genetics, and I should have never been born. Anyway, let's show the difference of what. No, guys, I'm looking at the thing. I shouldn't look at the thing. Tell me not to, okay? But, okay, we can do this. Like, here's the comparison between the lovely, I don't know what to call it, like the fine-tuned threshold versus the simple edited picture. There's been some changes. She had a slight haircut to her fringe. The goggles have been adjusted. Her arm has become thicker. What else? Lines have been also increased. Bonk. We'll do this if you say you're if you say you're looking at it. Okay, thank you. I should really get a louder version of that because so often I'm yammering so much and I just talk over sound effects, especially stuff like Huey and Huff. Hi, Legola! Guys, oh god. I'm telling you, I was a mistake. But, oh. That's why I favor salt or salt. If I want result, because it's loud. The one sound effect that's louder than me, and it's Maelstrom. Slat is good! Exclamation point slat. Oh, and there's a cat on the canvas. Wait, I can actually do that. Oh, or no, I can't. Or yes, I can. This is a cat. Oh, the great thing about this versus Photoshop is that Control-Z actually undoes stuff. In Photoshop, you have to, like, fucking Control-Alt-Shift-Z. It's so stupid. Fuck Adobe. Actually, I should be goofing around with this stuff. Like, where is it? Fuck Adobe. Oh, it works! Guys, I had to look at it just to make sure it worked. Please don't bonk me. Okay, everything's back to normal. Right. I shall be back real soon. I need to get a shower. Then I can watch you do art while I mess with Unreal, which is better than Unity. Because fuck Unity! Oh god, I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. Guys, the only downside to this new desk setup that I have is, I don't really have an ideal spot for my Stream Deck. This is why I need to get a cordless keyboard, I think. Because Stream Deck is gonna have a cord whether I like it or not. But everything else, I'm so ready to go cordless. I can't stand having my headphone wire wrapping all around me, and the cord for the keyboard has got me fucked up. I'm done. Spitting truth. Anyway, yes, I made good on my promise. I did the Bigoo ink. I made it all smooth. It looks so much nicer now. That's supposed to be further out because it's armor. She got knee pad armor that I guess bends at the knee. Guys, I don't draw things so that they're like realistic. I just draw them so that they look fun. So if someone comes along like, how's she supposed to bend her knees? Does that thing break? Well, that's not. I'll be like, ask me if I give a shit. She's a cartoon. She can do whatever she wants. For all I know, these knee pads are made of like bendable rubber. Okay, I don't care. Why does she have a window on her mouth? I don't care. I have zero fucks to give. It's fantasy. I feel like the cheese needs a button. It's not cheese, it's butter, isn't it? Yeah, she's inspecting space butter, but she's not. I want the triple shits. I mean the quadra shits. There we go. Uh-oh, did it just freeze? Did it just crash? It didn't. Okay, I got really scared there for a second. You need some kind of button on your... I need to stop shouting. Guys, can you hear the music? Because I'm about to turn it down. So I stop shouting. I need to become calm. I need to relax. I need to remember that even though I sound muffled in my own ears, I do not sound muffled on the stream. Unless I do. And then I hope you guys would tell me about it. And if you can't tell me about it, I guess I understand. I understand even back in the day of first stream ever Pastry, when she said, guys, does my sound quality sound good? And everyone was like, yes, Pastry who isn't a man, it sounds perfect. And then I went back and listened to it, and it sounded like shit. Anyway, hi. No, I still shouldn't shout. Wait, how did I shrink that? No, this is supposed to be Bigoo. I want the Busco. Thank you. Anyway, yes, I guess we're not 100% done with the line art as it were. That is not. That looks like shit. Oh, it's because it's because it's supposed to end here. For some reason with Affinity, I very often do not color pick, and I don't know why. Like, I mean, I do, but I don't. Guys, I'm not explaining this well. Like, I go to pick white, and I like don't pick white by accident, and then I just start drawing, and I'm like, oh shit, why is it still black? Is this future tech pastry? With the walkie-talkie of the future? Yeah, I think this is like, Cyber, what's it called? Just like a friggin' digipad? A digit spec? A spec of digi? A pad with a data slab? What is it called? I don't remember. I don't do sci-fi, guys. I am in trubs. Okay, I think I got the perspective somewhat decent. A compad or a data slab, or in this case a stick of space butter. But this, well, I guess a future space butter would have a weird nodule on it. Like, you push it, oh my god, space butter has a button on it that when you push it, it becomes soft. Oh! Because you all ever try to spread butter on bread and it's like cold butter and you just murder the fucking bread and it's got holes in it now. Well, this fixes that. Ow, I punched my palm in it and it hurt. I've injured my hand. Cyber, do you remember a night or two ago when Pastry got a little silly she's got a huge bruise on her leg. And she remembers why. Oh, guys, when I'm pushing the change button, it's changing the size of the... Wait, I went to go get a book or something, and I slammed my whole freaking leg into my bed. It hurt so bad, got such a big-ass bruise on my leg. Guys, I need to test something. I'm gonna fly through a range of emotions here. I'm happy, neutral, I'm sneaky. Oh my god, guys, are you seeing that? Are you seeing the cursor change? I'm angry. It's gone. I will stare at you. And I'm upsetty, cool as fuck, and the best for last. Ooh, woo! Okay, don't get that shit out of here. Okay, pushing VTuber buttons. Oops, wow, I pushed a Windows thing. No biggie. It's not the end of the world that changing my emotions changes the size of the drawing utensil. It's fine. It's okie dokie. I just have to remember that. And now I won't be confused anymore. That's good. It's okay. How big? No, I can't check on my bruise right now. I'm wearing leggings, and the bruise is sufficiently, like, covered by clothing that is too tight to move. It's gone. Alright, so anyway, Space Butter got a space button that makes Space Butter soft. Oh, that looks perfect. Right. I kind of don't like her belt, though. The bottom of this, that looks a little too wibbly wobbly. Like, I know I just said everything is made out of rubber and nothing is real, but listen, the belt is supposed to be metal, right? And this is what I mean by, like, I'm not feeling straight lines, but sometimes you just gotta feel straight lines and deal with it. That is a really straight line, guys. I am uncomfortable, but if you zoom out, it doesn't look as, I think this should be, it should be going up a bit. Y'all know what I'm saying? You don't. You do. You don't. But you do. Like that? Maybe? Oh, that's so much better. I'm very happy now. What the fuck is that? Oh, you're doing a stream. Carry on. Hi, Anthony. Good afternooning. Hello. Why did I do that? Oh no, I changed the size of the thing again. Okay, look. This is the drawing that looked silly in a screenshot, and by a screenshot I mean a photograph. What did I even take a picture of? I took a picture of my fixed Kindle and I showed him, and this picture was like in the background, and it weirdly looked like shit in the background. Anyway, guys, professional artists in chat, aka specifically Legola. Does anything look weird? I mean, the goggles, they're fucked. I can't do, like, I can barely do square perspective, and that's, like, kind of easy. Fuck a round perspective. That, oh my god, why did I make a character with goggles? Oh, you know what? She should have, like, goggle danglies, like, the things that go near your nose, right? I knew it looked weirdly blank. Wow. These are tunes, guys. Tunes on a Tuesday, isn't it? Is fuck around perspective a technical term? Did I actually say that? It's already been 8 seconds and I have forgotten. If I did, then yes. If I didn't, then yes. What is this? I should say something about this music, by the way. 1980s space mall, space, synthwave, chillwave, vaporwave, ambience, relaxing, chill, study, sleeping by sounds of ambience. There you go. I guess that sentence was too long for me to handle. Oh, there's some guy, like, fake speaking in the background. He's just making general ooh-ah sounds. I think he said something tonight. He was like, moop moi, moop meep, space butter, tonight. I like this new backstory for Boops McGee that we're developing where she just really likes butter. I guess she's from, like, maybe her scavenger fleet was the floating America of the universe, and they just can't get enough butter. Something about her eyes has really bothered me, and I think it's that. They'll look better when they're done, because, like, they look so empty and dead because, like, they are. So, we'll fix that when we color it. Guys, I don't know if I'm ever gonna be happy with these goggles. I added, like, inside perspective bullshit, and it's not great. It's not that good. I think that's why I've avoided sci-fi stuff in general, because I like drawing this, but drawing sci-fi things in general, like vehicles, spaceships, robots, gas masks apparently, armor, I hate that. I hate that. I don't like drawing that. I want to draw big, flowy, pretty dresses and fantasy, silly animal things. I don't want to draw beep boop, robot, bip bop. You know what I mean? Shouldn't she be carrying a copy of Hacking for Dummies? She should, but we've settled on Space Butter. She left the book in her room, and she's wandered out onto the ship's deck, and she's like, Captain, we're running out of space butter. That's what's happening here, even though she's just stood still in a generic pose. Let's do a comparison one last time to the original drawing that was unedited and see just how much has changed. What happened to her retinas? We do that in the coloring phase, but I'll make you happy. There, doesn't she just look so much better? Oh, I hate that. Get that shit out of here. I don't even like that. I was trying to be funny, and it didn't work. Maybe smaller, like... No, I don't like it at all. That's awful. Anyway, comparison time. If I can get the size favorable. Okay, ready? Boop. Bop, boop, bop, boop, bop, boop, bop, boop, bop. Boop, bop, boop, bop. So she had a bit of a stanky leg, and we fixed that. We made her armor on her knees a little more perspectively distinct and good. We fixed the belt. We fixed her arms. We fixed the space butter. Added a little bit of, like, hair changes because it was a little too long for my liking before. Or at least that one fringe. And, guys, I feel like I like the original goggles better. But it's too late now. We are in too deep. It's fine. We're just gonna copy, duplicate layer, and this is going to be called colors with an exclamation point. And first things first, we're going to delete the background out of existence. Gone, dead, done. Actually, something I would like to test real quick. If I was the fill bucket tool, where would I be? I would be there. And then I would make it white again. It's like pastry, why did you do that? I like to make sure that there are no floating pixels that my human eyes have missed. Is it layer effects? All right, and then we give it an outer shadow, no. Where's outline? Outline. And we make it bright red, and then we make it thick. And if there were any floating pixels, they would have been outlined in red, but there are none. Now we should make it green because it's boobs. She's gamer girl. Xbox fangirl. Ain't that cool? But we don't need that anymore, so we get rid of it. We delete that, and we save this, and now we do colors. If I had space butter, I'd put it on some nice hot space toast and put it in my space whore mouth because I'm space peckish. Well, space whore mouth off of thee, if you're peckish, go get some space toast. Just go pop it in your toaster. Oh wait, didn't you say you don't like... Did you say you don't like butter on toast though? Like you don't like that it turns it melty and soggy or something? You can correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, let's do colors. I have like 99% color vision. I took one of those color tests. Oh, if I finish like the drawing really early, maybe I could just take one of those tests live on stream. It's basically a thing where like organize these colors from lightest to darkest, and there's so many variations in between of shades, and I tend to get like 99s on those, and I can just totally flex on all the colorblind people in chat. Alright, I never like to make this pure black. I like it to have a little bit of distinctiveness. Now, what did I make Boops look like? I'd wait for it to space cool down before I space yommed it. Gotcha. That's cool. I should bring up Boops as a reference. Braun! I just saw Discord. Teehee, where is Boops? Actually, is this... Okay, this is working. Yeah, I got the thing to capture correctly, so now I can actually just use my desktop like a normal human being. Now, if I can just find where I saved Boops. There we go. Eroforge. What was your exact color scheme, or else I'll make it... I almost closed the goddamn window, guys. I almost closed the... Oh, where did it go? I minimized everything somehow. Oh my god, what just happened? Help! Where did it go? Where did everything go? Everything is gone. Okay, there. What the fuck just... Why? All I did was move something slightly to the side and everything just disappeared from existence. It's okay now. It's okay now. Jesus Christ, Boops. Okay, she hacked my computer. Okay. Let's start with the things that are dark in color. Oh. Now what I like to do... Oh, can you not see that? Oh, that's so... So I have a color picker up right now. It's like covering her face, but you guys can't see that. Oh well, that's not the most important thing. I'll just try to describe what I'm doing. Like, right now I'm basically picking a shade of black. You can see it changing on the top right, at least. Look at that. Woo, woo, woo! But, right now, it's black in the red range, right? What I like to do, if I'm picking, like, a theme... Guys, I'm so simple with my character designs. I'm like, you get one color! Maybe two! Fuck you. But I'm gonna slide over to green. And I'm going to make it not like pure gray black. It's gonna be black with like a hint of green. Like we are just barely tipping into the green here. But it has that hint to it, you know? So that it blends a bit better. I don't know, maybe there's like a better color theory to it. Where I really should... Oh, that's way too dark. I really should maybe make it a complementary color? Oh wait, no, I need to make it lighter, not greener. How about that? I like that. You never want to make it like actual legit 000. Is it 000? Yeah, 000 black. Because you can't do anything with that. That's as dark as it gets, and then you can't add shadows to it. Oh god, okay, I need to... See, Affinity kind of just resets everything once you do it. Like, how do I describe this? Guys, I don't know, like, technical terms, but, like, you see how I made that dark, and you can see the difference. Like, this is black, this is my weird green black. If I want to color this, I think it's detecting that, like, oh, anything that's remotely dark is going to be colored in. I don't want it to do that. So I need to change the tolerance to fuck you 0, and now it'll just change that. For some reason, Affinity resets that every time I start anew. I wish it would save, but it just doesn't. Today at lunch, I was randomly inspired to install OBS and set up my streaming stuff on this new... Holy shit, Cyber! I totally forgot that you got, like, a new computer, and that was after your birthday stream. So yeah, do that! You're doing it! I like the idea that her idea of hacking is just rubbing butter into a computer until it crashes. She just eats at her desk a lot, and all the crumbs fall into the keyboard, and she just accidentally hacks into things. So that green is not... I don't want it to be like toxic neon holy shit green. I mean, this is still pretty bright. Could be brighter. I like to get the base colors out there. Alright, and her shoulder pads are not as dark. They are much lighter. We'll stick with that for now. She actually has a brown belt. I think that's fine. Let me try that. Actually, in the reference picture, she only has like one actual belt. Now she has 2 actual belts because I got crafty on them. I think red is red is the complementary color of green, technically. Merry Christmas, everyone. So we will make it a reddish hued belts. Coloring is probably my favorite part, because that's when it's like, wow, look, wow. I may indeed actually get back into streaming in the near to moderate distant future. This is a threat. Oh. Right. Well, best be looking out then. Oh, nice! When I change my entire personality with the fill bucket tool selected, it doesn't change the fill bucket tool. That's great. Now, something about Affinity that I know likey is that you can't color pick with the fill bucket tool. Look, when I have this selected, my, like, what color do I want? What am I talking about? Listen, I've got this, right? And now I want green. Look, now I've got green because I simply clicked a button on my keyboard and now I've got green. But with the fill bucket tool, you can't do that. No, well. I'm not all that experienced with drawing, but don't you have to draw them naked first and put the clothes on after so they fit correctly? Yes. Technically. You don't always have to. And you don't have to draw every little detail. You just draw a mannequin to put the clothes on. And I would get bullied for that a lot in school. Like, oh, you're drawing naked people? Like, oh, I have to put the clothes on them. Like, maybe that's why I'm so shy today. I don't know. Where? Okay, what? Okay, well, I have to color pick with this, and then pick that, and click that, and do that, and then I can actually do what I want to do. Is she? Oh no, that's supposed to be green. Okay, that's fine. So gloves were black, like this. Oh, I think Oh, I like... Hang on. Oh my god! What happened? Is this a Doodly Tuesday? Hello, Venom, it is! I'm drawing on a Tuesday, isn't it? Welcome in, I'm drawing Boops McGee, my stars without number character. Cool, can you let me know when the next titty stream? There will never be a titty stream! Get out of here, you! Your school bullies were doing the early version of step 1, draw an outline of the owl. Step 2, draw the rest of the fucking owl meme. They would even say that when I was drawing like animals. It was ridiculous. Why is this not actually drawing? There we go. Like, I didn't color a lot when I was in school, like, cause you know, I was a kid and I was just drawing with pencil and paper basically, and I was old enough where you just didn't have colored pencils on hand anymore, like end of elementary school age, I guess. So everything was just like a black and white pencil drawing. Hi, Flower! Pastry Unity are, wait, what is Pastry Unity? Oh, Pastry, comma. Unity are backpedaling on their stupidity. I was like, what the fuck? Help! Hello, Flower. But, well, that's good, I guess. They're still dumb. They shouldn't have even done that to begin with. But, hello. What was I saying? Right, guys, I was obsessed with The Lion King when I was younger. And like, you know, guys, you just Google a picture of Simba or something as like a little cub. I will draw like a very simple version of Simba, right? Because he had like the kind of fur pattern where he had a line around him nose. He had like lines in him ears. Right? And he had lines on him paws. Very, like he had little toe socks. It was adorable. And he had like chest fur, and it went like here. And there's his tail. I goofed, but he's really long. And then he had that, and then he had like fur here. But people thought that I was drawing lion genitalia when it was just like the fur, like from his belly, going down like past his legs, and they bullied me so badly for it. Oh, he had whiskers too, and I loved him. He was my favorite little lion kitty cat. And they were so fucking mean. And then they even, oh my god, guys, you've unlocked a core memory. Like, after they made fun of me, for some reason they found out I had a dog named Bo. And then they started calling him Boner to tease me more. And then they went as far to say, like, this was on the bus, by the way, where most kids get bullied because no one can do a fucking thing. I don't know if it's the same in Finland or the UK, but we have those, like, big yellow American buses full of kids and no supervision whatsoever other than a bus driver who is trying to drive on the road and stay alive and keep the children alive. So they're just ruthless. And yeah, since it's a bus ride, they drop you off like at your house or near your house, and that led to them saying, like, I think we should give like Boner a visit. Like, they were gonna fucking come to my house and, I don't know, kill my dog. I don't know. It was scary. And I remember one of the neighborhood kids who was on the same bus as me. He was older, but like on the same bus, and I was just sat like talking to someone with my arm over the seat, and he had a lighter and he lit it under my fingers, and it took a second for me to realize because it's like, you know, sensation. It was like a slow building fire, like a flame under my fingies. I guess he moved it. Man, guys, I don't recommend buses. I don't recommend childhood. How are y'all doing? Wait, what's on Game Pass? Hi, I missed so much chat because I was I was going off the rail here. I was gonna get that, but they added De Novo at last minute? What? Lies of P? Oh, I haven't played that yet. I don't have it yet. It's on Game Pass. Ooh, maybe I should try it. An early sketch of Hobbs from Calvin and Hobbes. You're a grown-up now. You can draw. Oh my God, you what? Well, I don't want to do that. I don't like drawing that kind of stuff. Thanks, Arthur. I wasn't sure if it would be acceptable for the children's playground, but this is the sign I was waiting for. What? My experience of going to school was trekking uphill in a meter of snow both ways as a child. There was close to 0% bus-related bullying. Yeah, that's where most bullying happens. I think it might be a statistical thing, if y'all are interested in looking that up. I mean, obviously a lot happens in school as well, but I'm pretty sure just like the lawlessness of a bus where there's one adult focused on the road and nothing else, it's a war zone, especially the further back you sit. Get ready, kids, I'm gonna draw a scene of the Wizard of Oz on the approved. Oh, that makes me upset. Oh, I changed the size of the thing again. Ooh, flutage. Hello, Rocky. Welcome in. We are coloring. What color are them? I got distracted and I started not coloring, and I started fixing lines again, guys. I can't help myself. I think these were dark. I shouldn't have colored that. The gas mask was also dark. The goggles were also dark. What about the nosules? No, those were light. Those were light like the shoulder pads. These probably are like that. The belt can... the belt might need to be lighter, actually. Whoop! Got distracted and took a trip down Childhood Trauma Boulevard. Yay! A bus is where I legitimately had to fight a bully, like with my flippers. Because in self-defense, like, guys, this is a whole fucking story, right? Once upon a time, in gym class, it was a really tough and hot day spent running around the goddamn track, and everyone was tired and thirsty when it was done, and we formed a queue to the water fountain, and when it was my turn, some girl let her friend in front of me? I guess if she had let her friend in front of her, it would have been different, but she was like, oh no, here, take this girl's spot. And I was like, excuse me, but it's actually my turn, and I'm going to go get my drink from the water fountain now. So I kind of I didn't push anyone down or out of the way. I just kind of nudged my way past, no, it's my turn. And this huge bitch, I don't mean this, I'm not body shaming. She was tall and she was just big, right? She was a big lady, much bigger than myself. She got really pissed off about that and tried shoving me around, and I was like, whoa! And luckily the coach was there, and she stopped the situation, and she was like, knock it off. And I got my drink, and then I went, and that led to months of them, as a little group of friends, bullying and just saying shit to me in the hall. They never laid a finger on me, but they would bark at me Anytime I walk by, I guess I was a dog. I was a little puppy dog. But when you're in middle school, the worst school, it's sad and confusing. So they were like barking at me and calling me names for like months or maybe weeks. I don't know. Time isn't real and I don't remember. This was years ago, decades ago even. And two of them were on my bus. And for the same amount of weeks or however long it was, they would continue to talk shit, and I just like ignored them. I did the tried, tested, and true and bullshit. Just ignore them, and it didn't do shit because they kept doing it. But they would continue their barkage, and they would escalate it to kicking the back of my seat, which was annoying. But it was just like, okay, it's a bit bumpy. it's a bit bumpy on Mr. Bus's wild ride, but okay. But then one day, out of nowhere, one of them reached forward and grabbed my ponytail, and they yanked it really hard, and it hurt. And I whirled around, and I grabbed them both by their shirts like a mobster or something, and I just like I pulled them up, and I was like, "Don't touch me," or something. I just said something like, "No, stop it!" And then I let them go, and they fell back in their seats, and I was like, "Oh." So I just kind of grabbed them, right? Because they grabbed me. And then one of them got up and came around to my seat, because, I was in front of them, and she just punched me in the stomach. And I was like, "Ah!" And I got up and I punched her back. And we started like it probably wasn't that serious. We were probably just like seal slapping. I don't remember being hurt at all. We were slapping and kicking. And then one of the older kids from the back of the bus, just from my point of view, she's in the aisle and I'm still kind of in my seat. And I just see this big older kid come fucking flying, and he just tackles her and he's screaming, "Stop the fight!" And he tackled the shit out of her. I don't think she was hurt, but he just wanted to stop the fight. I don't know if he knew that she had started it or what, because he didn't like come back for seconds with me. But the bus driver eventually got involved. I think it was very near my stop, actually. And the principal was informed, and I went to the office, and I explained what happened. I told him the same damn story I'm telling y'all, because, like, that shit had... A car just farted outside. This shit had a whole saga connected to it. And he was like... I guess... I don't know if they fessed up or what, because... He believed me, and she was suspended, and I was not. Which is shocking. Nowadays, it's like if you get in a fight, everybody's fucked. And I miss so much chat, and I'm so sorry. Calm Pastry appeared. I come back to this huge bitch. This is why when people say I wish I was back in school, it was a simpler time. I'm usually very confused. I didn't get bullied that often, though. It was like, the drawing stuff was elementary school, and that was middle school. The bus saga was middle school, and really nothing happened in high school. High school was kind of chill. I wouldn't want to do it again. If anything, high school was just like inner friendship circle drama, which no one was ever like there was no fighting and there wasn't like bullying. There was just a lot of sad, confused teenagers. "Don't touch me," said Pastry calmly. Spoiler, she threw the girl out of the bus. Big kid got involved from the turnbuckle. I got bullied every single year in every school I went to. Jeez. The UK sucks. The early days of Thought Wrestle Back in the early 2010s for me, if you got into a fight, you had to fill a bunch of paperwork explaining the situation. Well, yeah, Flower, you were in, like, small young person times. We were in sort of the Wild West where nobody gave a shit, and now they give too much of a shit, and they kick kids out of school when it's not their fucking fault. Guys, I haven't been doing a goddamn thing. I'm improvising a bit because the colors here are not the same. I gotta save Space Butter for last. Guys, I recently saw a thing that said, like, I think it was an Ask Reddit post saying, what's more rare than people realize? And one of the answers was, like, green eyes. That's, like, less than 2% of the population of the entire world. And I have green eyes. Guys, I don't know what constitutes green, actually. They are mostly green, but I guess they're considered hazel, but is hazel green? I don't fucking know. It makes no sense. Like, I don't know what's real anymore. But they're mostly green, but they have a bit of that, like, sometimes they look blue, and sometimes they have, like, a bit of amber in the center. And, like, since I have green eyes, I sometimes just make characters that have green eyes. Oh, I didn't finish my thought. People said, like, yeah, less than 2% of the population, but all these, like, Mary Sue bad writers are constantly giving their main characters green eyes. And it's like, listen! I'm writing and drawing what I know. I unabashedly put myself, a little bit of myself into the characters I make. It can't really be helped. So I'm sorry that I'm part of the 2%. Oops, I didn't mean to open that. I should put this on a loop. There we go. What happened? I missed much again. High school, the place where everyone discovers the incredible technology of cliques. That's the thing. I guess we had cliques, but people were generally friendly with each other, from what I remember, unless I was, like, secretly bullied and didn't know it. If anything, maybe I was, like, accidentally mean to people and just, like, a bitch. I don't know. Things would just escalate until eventually I snapped after months of it, and then I'd break the kid's arm or something, and then I'd be left alone. I mean, that doesn't sound so dissimilar from what I did. I did the technique of ignoring them so that they would stop. They never did. It escalated to them putting their hands on me, so I put my hands on them, and then they stopped because they're like, oh shit, it fights back. I don't know why I called myself it, but here we are. I don't know if that should be darker or lighter, guys. I am not good at roundo goggle perspective. I am absolute trash at it. I could look up a reference image, I guess, but I'll do that later. Oops! My hand twitched. Live twitching on Twitch. The difference is I wasn't bullied every single year. I just remember very curated incidents. Oops. Wow, guys, I missed so much. And I was accidentally still scrolled up. Shit! Brown base with amber around the cornea and stripes of green and blue. Is green even real? Who knows? Is there an issue with giving someone a specific eye color? You're a writer. You can do what you want. Exactly. People are just uppity. Gray. Let's move on to the gray. The gris. Actually. See, on here, it's all the same color, but I don't think that looks good. There needs to be some differentiation with this. I think that could look nice if it were the same black. Maybe? I don't know. See, this is, whenever there's, like, details like this, I'm like, what should I do? And I'm never sure. There's, like, all these options. It could be, like, it could stay dark, it could be gray. Oops. I just wish they would add a color picker. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Like, that could even be a green outline for the space knee pads. I don't know. It could be anything. It could be this lighter gray from the belt. See, that looks nice too. Guys, I'd never read the chat when I was still like, it scrolled up, I should blah 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 blah. I also have rare eyes apparently, just not the colorblind fuckery. I too write what I know. That's why we had that story about a brilliant space scientist getting fucking yeeted into space to suffocate and die repeatedly. That was cyber. I got central heterochromia. It's like blue or green with a starburst thing in the middle. Oh, you think after all these stories I'd feel bad about bullying you now? But I'm pretty cool with it. Just don't do the kind that I actually don't like, and then it's okay. 20 years later, we have a deal with. We have to deal, not a deal. This isn't Satan. We have to deal. I can't speak. We have to deal with internet 30 and 40 plus year olds with the mentality of 15-year-olds bullying people on social media. I did it! High school never left us. It didn't leave some people. I think one of the bits of advice I'm not a big fan of with bullying as a whole is to just ignore it. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I literally tried it back in the day. I have tried it online. It doesn't work. Listen, sorry, not sorry. If someone is a psychopath, they will bother you forever. And with the advent of the internet, it is all too easy for a psychopath to find you. Not like literally, like just to find your account, I mean, not in person. I think that's very rare for that to happen in real life. I know it has happened, but I think those are very big-oo exceptions to the rule. And I'm trying to be less paranoid about that myself. I think this looks great. She just needs a skin color. That's all. And she's a fucking space nerd, so she's gonna be pale as fuck. It cannot be avoided. Guys, one of my cousins visited a few days ago, and we were stood outside to greet her because she didn't stay very long. And I am a pale motherfucker. I have translucent legs. Stood next to my family who is known for, oops, I forgot that, who's known for just sitting and absorbing radiation, which I don't recommend, by the way. They have both had scares with skin cancer because they just sit and bake for hours, and I'm like, I'll stay inside, thank you. And look who doesn't have skin cancer. But, yeah. Guys, I forgot chat again. Most of the time they're just trying to get a reaction, but if this is a constant thing that isn't getting resolved, you can only ignore it for so long. It's true. By the end of high school, bullying was just a part of the school year, and I got used to the pattern. I mean, I guess that's something. It's sad, but it's something. People want to be like, violence begets violence, but fuck that. Punch back. It really worked in my case. They did not leave me the fuck alone. Verbal escalated to physical, and I wasn't gonna take that, and I didn't, and it stopped. I need to color pick this. There we go. Did I forget? I usually forget one thing. Guys, I know I didn't do the space butter yet, okay? I just realized that this character, it just looks exactly like my VTuber. See what I mean? God damn it. Anyway, more chat. Nearly all bullies are absolute cowards at the end of the day, and as children, a lot of them don't even understand why they do what they do. They literally don't understand their own motivations yet. Yeah, there's that whole thing where it's like, oh, there's probably bullshit going on at home. I don't know if I necessarily had bullshit going on at home. I kinda did. But I didn't. Or if I did bully people, I guess I genuinely wasn't aware of it. I don't know. It's tough to say. You don't know. Like, I can think of when I was in elementary school, I had a friend, and that is singular. I had a friend. And because I wasn't great at making friends. So I had the one. And when she was very sporty, and I wasn't. I always wanted to be like, oh, let's play, let's draw, let's play pretend, let's do this, let's do that. And she would have days where she wanted to go play sports with the people who liked sports. I would get so jealous or envious, I don't know which is in that situation, author the I forget. But I would get like mad. And I would be all like passive aggressive as like this little kid, and I'd be like, oh fine, go play with your sports friends. And that wasn't cool of me. I don't know if that's the same as bullying, but maybe it was. I probably made her feel really bad anytime I did that. And surprisingly, she didn't ditch me over that. She probably should have, but we stayed friends for most of elementary school, and then we just kind of drifted apart as she got like more sporty, and I got less passive aggressive, I think, because then I eventually started making other friends too. And I don't believe in spooky spiritual things like 99% of the time, but I do feel like, in a way, the way I treated her, I got like karma'd hard, where I had like, it feels weird to say, it almost feels like humble bragging, but I had a lot of people for the rest of my life get really like jealous over me or about me or like all sorts of varying things, and it's been really awkward ever since. I'm like, damn, I'm sorry, elementary school friend. I get it now. I want it to stop, please. Guys, chat is rest in peace. I'm talking about shit that's like 50 years in the past. We know why you're a pale pastry. You are a white seal, that's right. Translucent skin life. Radiation is great. If I had some radiation, I'd spread it on some toast and put it in my whore mouth. Oh, did they go get the damn toast? Go say, like, just go ask Alexa to like play the stream and then be like, go in your kitchen and shove toast in your mouth. What are you doing? Think I might be starving. One of the annoying things about going into sixth form for me, I guess, guys, I don't speak British. Connected to secondary school right next to it. Most of the people there, Nucky, already knew each other outside of me, so those were probably the 2 worst years of school for me. I was bullied every day, even by teachers who let it happen or joined in on the verbal bit. Yeah, I had a teacher do like one thing that was mean that I can remember. High school was a godsend, but those bullies did try to ruin a friendship I had with someone and enjoyed time with. That's the worst. That's terrible. Gibbs is ready to punch someone. Howdy, hello. Man, I've had a few teachers turn bullies in my time too. Luckily, both of them got sacked because of certain events. Fucking losers. Pastry is farming real life negative karma. I hate it when that happens. I also had a bully teacher. I transferred to another school the year after, so I never knew what happened to his coward ass. A teacher thought I was cheating from my close friend for 2 years, and I showed them the exam. Sixth form equals post-secondary school, college kind of play. Oh damn, I thought you were talking about like 6th grade, which is like middle school here. A levels? I don't know what the fuck any of this is. Pastry's already preparing her flippers to punch someone, making her nut. Oh yeah, like, crack my knuckies. But no, I remember it wasn't bullying. The teacher was just being a bit of an ass. I was in elementary school, and I was in gym class, and I wasn't feeling really well. my throat really hurt, and I had to like occasionally hem, and anytime we had to like speak, it hurt to speak. So I was just like, coach, teacher, could I like go to the nurse or something? Every time I talk, it hurts. And he was like, well, then don't talk. And then he laughed at me, and it turns out I had laryngitis. So that's cool. The ones I knew never got touched because the principals were sympathetic too. The only time anything was done was after I'd been stoned and had to get stoned with stones, not stoned with ketamine, guys. Know the difference. But they just went, we will try to do better. Great, thank you. Oh guys, this is looking fucking sharp. Now the eyes are still creepy. Let's fix that, or let's try to anyway. You have to stay in education in the UK until 18. GCCs are secondary school. Grades end at 16. So we have to legally find a learning place for 2 years. Oh, okay. When you say you have to legally find it, do you have to pay for it? Or is it free? Because if it's like... I feel like if it's a legally binding thing that you have to do, it's kind of shit when they make you pay for it. Which I get it, that's some things in life even as an adult, but what the fuck? I have been stoned with stones. I was in France and they thought my mom and her friends were lesbians. What the fuck? I've been in Antigua. What the fuck? I didn't know France be like that. Well, fuck France then, if they're still like that. It's free! Yay! It depends on your CCC grades, though. You can even get an apprenticeship if you get a high enough grade. Yay! I was stoned because suddenly the kid said rock tag and pelted me with stones on the ground. Yeah, that is fucked up and probably illegal and dangerous and bad. Jeez. There was a kid in the neighborhood growing up who was like, I don't know what must have been going on at home. He was a troubled lad, and I feel bad now as an adult knowing that a lot of bad things must have been happening at home. But he was like, we had a very snowy winter one year. We used to have legit blizzards here, but now the world is melting and ending, and we don't really get them anymore. But back then, it was a big snowy winter, and we were just like, we were throwing snowballs across a road, not like at cars, but just like up and over it, just being silly. But he started to put rocks into the snowballs, and I think he threw it at was someone on a bike? Why would someone be on a bike in the winter? But I feel like there was someone on a bike, cause he fucking hit the guy. And he came over to like, scream at the kid while the rest of us scattered, because it was like, no, we're not like him. We were just throwing normal snowballs. Maybe he hit a car though and they stopped and got out. Guys, memories, they're real, but they're also not. I heard it explained like every time you remember something, and every time you try to remember it after the fact, oh my god! Every time you try to remember it after the fact, you're just like remembering the memory, and it's gonna get less and less accurate every time. Hello! Slenderman! How you doing? We're gonna get more blizzards if the world gets hotter. Sounds like a Peanuts Charlie Brown episode. I got a rock. Pastry! Hello! Oh god, I'm trying to take off a jacket because it's warm all of a sudden. Just like the earth is heating up around me. Thanks for the shout out, Maelstrom. Welcome, Raiders. We are drawing the same drawing that I was drawing a couple days ago. Double Martin. There's dozens of us. But hi, what were you up to? Because we're drawing. We're still drawing. We're coloring, in fact. Oh, she's only got one eye. She needs 2 eyes. I mean, you don't have to have 2 eyes. It's okay to have 1 eye. It's okay to have no eyes. Might even be okay to have 3 eyes. Is there anyone with 3 eyes that, like, work? Is there some kind of medical anomaly out there where that's a thing? Okay, I need these to be even Stevens. Playing WoW! Oh, what kind of WoW? Like, modern WoW or classic? I don't know a lot about WoW, guys. Other than like, wow! But I know that there's the one with the fucking pandas, and then the one that probably doesn't have pandas, because it's classic WoW. I don't know. I feel like maybe it needs more of this. Here's the weird, like, talky guy again, and we don't know what he's saying or singing, but he's doing his best. And it sounds cool, that's all that matters. Oh, oops. Like some sort of 4-armed Martin, like Goro from Mortal Kombat. I haven't heard of a case of someone being born with 3 eyes, but I'm sure it's not impossible. We're tracking up repressed memories. I know, right? Like, oh, geez, I remember all of these terrible things. Considering the genetic soup that is human reproduction. BRB, enjoy your food. Because I'm always hungry after a stream. I'm hungry during a stream. Who the hell? I'm hungry right now. I feel like 3 working eyes would absolutely fuck with your depth perception. If I'd been born with 3 eyes, nobody would have ever... Wait. If I'd been born with 3 eyes, nobody would have ever found known. Cause I'd have plucked it out, put it on some toast, and shoved it in my whore mouth. My man, you need to go eat. Why are you still here? Spinagena. Helena, or Hella. I'm stupid. I'm ready for burger and chips. Your brain isn't structured to handle 3 eyes since there is that whole... Oh, what if the eye grew where your nose is supposed to be? What if that happened? I knows. And you could say that, like, did you know this? I knows. I don't know. Of course I knows. I knows everything. What if you sneezed? You'd really have to make sure to shut your eyes. Guys, is that an old wives' tale? Is that like a factoid that if you managed to sneeze with your eyes open, they would pop out of your head? Is it like it's physically impossible to sneeze with your eyes shut? Right? Is that a thing? I could never tell what's bullshit and what's not. Would you rather have 2 noses or 2 ears? Flower, have I got news for you? We've already got 2 ears. Just gotta get a spider brain. Pastry comedian arc. Build enough pressure and sure, but the nose isn't capable of generating that kind of pressure. You can sneeze with your eyes open. Thank you. That's just one of those things that they tell you growing up that is bullshit, but they tell you anyway. Why isn't this selecting? There we go. But it's weird, like your nose and eyes and mouth are kind of connected, where like What is the trick, guys? It's a dreadful, horrible trick. But people can, like, they can drink milk through their eyes? You know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, they pour milk in the corner of their eye, and it, like, or they, like, pour it up their nose and it comes out of their eye. They can make themselves, like, cry the milk that they poured in their... It's, I don't recommend, but yeah, that's a thing in one order or the other. You can definitely pop your ears and damage your nasal cavity. I don't know about sneezing, but it totally happens if you chew a grenade. I don't recommend chewing grenades. I recommend chewing gum. Guys, doesn't she look cool? I still haven't colored the space butter because we're just gonna save that for like dead last. Okay, so now that the base colors are done, because I'm actually quite happy with this, we are gonna duplicate layer and call this shading! And now we can really see the difference. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Is Arthur okay? No, he's very hungry, Finn. He really needs to go get himself a snack. Maybe like a chocolate-covered waffle for a nice dessert lunch dinner. Guys, what time is it there? It's like dinner time-ish there. It's like early dinner, right? Because like the standard dinner time, I would say, is like 6 o'clock p.m., right? So it's the time is encroaching upon y'all. I tried the nose-eye milk thing once. I'd never do it again, because the milk that came out was different milk. What does that mean? What does that mean? She's changing colors on and off, like the Take On Me Aha music video. I love that music video. Not gonna lie, I can't tell if that's a pillbox or some sort of iced tea. It's space butter. it honestly, it was supposed to be just a generic sci-fi gizmo. I guess I just had some other milk in there from before. Ew! Never mind damaging your nasal cavity, you can literally cause a brain aneurysm stopping a sneeze. I sneeze. I don't sneeze loud. I try not to stifle sneezes. I'm not a loud sneezer. Sometimes I am. If it's a bad one, I'll be like, ah, blah! But usually it's it's on the small side. Right. So I'm supposed to, you know what? This is supposed to be a bit lighter, actually, because I said so. Oh, that's much better. Okay. Fixed! Done. Dit. Well, I guess let's start with... actually, no. Let's not start with the eyes. Let's start with the skin. That's usually what I do. Oh, excuse me. I like hiccup burping. Okay, it's fine. I'm fine. There we go. We had to lower the tolerance. Now we get to use the actual paintbrush tool. Yeah, paintbrush tool. And I don't think you can see this because my fucking head is in the way. But I'm picking a brush. A basic bitch brush. Whoa. Spacing? No spacing. There we go. And remember, you can't really see for some reason, any windows that pop up in the program, you can't see, but I'm gonna do color picker stuff and you can see that in the top right here. So this is her skin color. It fucking looks literally white, but it's not. And I like to just yoink it a bit like this. I don't know if there's like a more fine art to it, but this is just how I do it. Now this is cool. You can't do this in Photoshop, at least I don't think so. Just change the size of the thing and it's wonderful and good. Sneezing is healthy. Yeah. When I say I try to make it quiet, it's just like if I'm in a very quiet place. Like a library. But even then, you know what? Admittedly, we're in a pretty loud library. If you're doing small Disney animal sneezes instead of apocalyptic blasts, that's fine. The dangerous thing is to, like, clamp down the sneeze and close your airway. Yeah, I don't do that. The sneeze still arrives. It's just tiny, that's all. Sneezing is definitely healthy. It helps get all the old milk out. I do all my art with BBS. Oh, basic brush all the way. BBS? Always be basic brush stuff. A basic brush shadow. Never mind the biatch part. I just call it basic brush. I didn't know it was, for shadow, for shading. Is that what you mean? I didn't know if there was some like sneaky term out there that I just didn't know because I am not that well versed in actual art things. I just have been winging it my whole life. BBS is my favorite Kingdom Hearts game. Ah! I don't like Kingdom Hearts. Ah! Just, it makes me mad because I really did like the first one when I was young. And it was like, wow, wonder what's gonna happen next. Oh, I had to play like 15 minigames on consoles that I didn't even own. I guess I hate this now. I'm just making it up. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to confuse you. Now everyone is Xenahort. Even, who the fuck is Xenahort? I genuinely gave up midway through Kingdom Hearts 2. I ended up beating the game, but I didn't know what was happening and I really didn't care. Play the 1 million Kingdom Hearts games to find out. Yup. It's bad. No, yeah, she got, like, the fringe casted a shadow upon she face. This is such soothing music to draw space butter with. What if you Google space butter? I would like to know. Guys! I'm gonna go to jail! The first result is how to make candy butter! Oh no, it's not legal here yet! It's all marijuana butter! No, FBI! Candy butter, yeah! Guys, I really thought I was gonna get, like, pictures of butter in outer space, and it was all just weed butter! It's so stupid that it's not legal yet. In my state. I wouldn't even want to use it. I've never done a drug other than an alcohol. And that's enough. That's plenty. I don't think I need to experience any more. At the very most, I was really desperate at one point during my journey with Crohn's disease, where I was just always in pain, and it was like, buddy, I might try the ketamine. No, like I might try space weed or whatever the fuck it's called. Even if it's just like in a pill form. Like I don't even want to smoke. I would never want to smoke. That sounds horrid, inhaling smoke into your body. That just sounds like a really miserable time. But like if I could take a pill or an oil to make the pain go away, why am I not allowed to do that? From a plant, no less. I was gonna say, you've got the... I bruised my leg so badly, Cyber. I just wanted to get a book and I like fell over and landed on the corner of the bed. I don't want this to... Something about it doesn't look right, and I think it's too big-oo at the bottom. I guess that's a bit better. We'll see. And I also like to do bit of lighty lights here and there. It's tough to see them, but in the bigger picture, it adds up. I wonder if that should more realistically be more shading, but again, the way I shade things is much like how I draw actual sci-fi stuff, in that, is it realistic? Is it functional? Ask me if I give a shit. I just want it to look cool. Maybe someday I should actually try to draw something with super dynamic lighting, but I just like the bright cartoon look too much. Yay! Right, what I will do with the eyes is go a bit into... Well, actually, pick that. Make it a bit more gray. Lighten it up a bit. And... yeah. Like subtle eyelid stuff. Oops, I didn't select this eyeball. I misheard that as weeb butter. I got worried. Not gonna lie, I can't stand the smell. Yeah, like I have smelled people who were divulging in the dankness, and it smells like a skunk. It does not smell good at all. It smells terrible. That's another reason why I wouldn't want to do any smoky smokes. Oops. I gotta hold my breath around the grow houses. I tried liquid or whatever, and I had a bad reaction. Oh, yeah, it's not always gonna be good either. There's always a chance that it just makes you, like, anxious, I guess. Like, some people, it chills them out. Some people get, like, big upsetty. I mean, I guess you don't know till you try, but there's no shame in not wanting to try. Unless, like, I don't know. Like, unless maybe you have no other options, then maybe, like, you ought to give it a try. I don't know. It's up to the person to do whatever the heck they want to do. Alright, we're not done with the eyes yet. But we'll look at, just that little bit. I feel like it adds so much. Like, oh, they have, like, a depth to them. I like shading hair, so let's do that next. What did I just do? Oh, I thought I picked the... I thought I picked the brush tool, and I didn't. Okay. Doing some D&D note making now. Yes. I just bled. Ew, that's bad! Guys, keep your red inside. This is my recommendation. Okay. We'll start down here. Now, on like previous drawings, I had gone for a more like, I don't know, almost like a blended look. Let me see if I can find an example. I think on the drawings of my stream stuff, I did that. Let me close that. This. Where is an example? Where have I done this? I guess it's been a while. I sort of gave up on the style though. Here's me. And then where, I don't know why it's not saved. It was more of like a, yeah, look how like soft this is. That's a lot more work. I wasn't really a fan of it. I was trying something new. I think it looks nice, but it's not so different from what I normally do. So yeah, I kind of gave up on that. It just takes longer, and I kind of like the sharp look as well. Man, this left goggle is much bigger than the right goggle. Don't worry guys, there's like a finalization process I go through where it probably ruins the drawing, but I sort of like shrink things if they're too big and stuff. Like, I don't know. You'll see it. You'll see it when it happens. What time is it, by the way? I don't know if I'm making good time. I said like, we'll surely finish this today because it'll be the last day I can properly stream for a good minute. Does that even look good? Whoa, we're singing. That's what I hear, guys. That's every song ever. Kenley! Long hair pastry, very cute. Is it like long? I forget already. How long was it? I've had really long hair before. I guess that is long. I'm looking at like the tiny picture now. Ah! There we go. I always be accidentally rotating the canvas. What happened? Hello, new here. Hello. Jam. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with names, but hi. Welcome in. Welcome to Ort. Which I actually don't normally do, but maybe I should. It would certainly help inspire me to actually draw more, because I used to just do it all the time. ABD, always be drawn. Did you sneak in with the Rado? Art streams are the best! Yay! I was really worried for a while that it would just be really boring. But I mean, there is a whole category for it and people do watch it. I don't know. I don't watch them myself. With art in general, I am like the biggest grump, or I don't know what to call it. I'll look at other art and I'll enjoy it, but I'm never like active. I don't think I would be able to watch a stream of it. I think just personally I would get bored watching someone else draw. I'd be like, well, I should just be drawing myself and then just leave. Just like, it sounds terrible, but that's just how my brain is. Like, Or like, I guess I could have it on in the background, but I wouldn't even be looking at it. I would just be doing something else. I found you on the Twitch homepage. That's incredible. I didn't know that even existed. Or like, I know it existed, but I don't know what the hell I'm doing there. Do you want to see a funny thumbnail from a Twitch page? I don't think it was the homepage. Hang on. Where's that picture that Maelstrom sent? I was doing a different drawing at one point. I guess that's what kind of kicked me into doing this. Oh shoot, guys, where is it? Dang it. You know what I could do? Did I save it? Well, I should go find it and save it. Give me a minute, guys. It's just taking my damn time here. Where is it? How long ago was this? It wasn't that long ago. Apparently it was. I can't even see chat anymore. You're gone. Goodbye, everyone. You've ceased to exist. Guys, where the hell is it? Oh my god, I love these flutes! Guys, I have scrolled a million years into the Discord's past. Where is it? And you know what's gonna happen? Because I'm too stubborn and I'm not looking at chat. Someone's gonna have already posted it before I found it. And I'm gonna come back like, guys, I found it! And the link's gonna be there waiting for me. But I'm still looking. I'm still looking. It's not, where is it? Wait. I don't even know what keyword to search. Okay, someone posted ground beef. Someone posted a GIF. There's a clip of Rob being a degenerate. Was it really that long ago? Am I... guys, I can't find it. Guys, I'm not on creative! I thought I was on the creative channel and I wasn't! God! I still haven't looked at chat, guys. You don't exist. I'm still looking. Where is it? There's memes that Morbo made. There's a hula hoop. There's a city builder. There's Sephiroth. There's Seal. Guys, there's Flatfoot Friday. Oh. There's a bat tattoo. A bat tat, if you will. Oh my god, we're almost there. Okay, guys, I found it. Open in browser. Okay. Alright, I'm scared to click back on OBS. Okay, I'm back. Okay, no, nobody did me dirty. Okay, thank you. Thank you, chat. Still wish we got someone during the Ketamine Zelda art stream. The thumbnail. Okay, I hope this works. Let me know if it doesn't. It should, though. I don't see why it wouldn't. But oh god, that's a huge picture. Oh, oh my god, and it's got the little sunglasses too. What are you looking for? Pastry. Oh, did I buffer? Apologies. Like, look at all the nice art around. Look at this. Oh no. So I'm gonna be a total shill right now. I can't say things like that, guys. I grew up with like bad internet society when if you so much as said like, hey, if you'd like to look at my art, you can go here, and people would be like, you sellout. Sorry. Anyway, if you'd like to see context for that picture on the Discord that existord with exclamation point Discord. That was a drawing for Flower that he redeemed with, oh, I keep rotating the screen, guys. Channel points, and I drew that, and I think it's pinned. It's pinned on creative, I think. Did you? Yes, she did. Past Pastry did it. Good job. Welcome in, Jambrio. But wait, is it a slightly different name? I'm sorry. Did I just dox your Discord? But you're on the Discord. I don't know what's happening. I'm glad I could at least be partially responsible for that masterpiece of a screenshot. That was perfect. All this beautiful anime art, and then there's just Zelda as the high guy. But yes, now you can also get like updates for when I stream if you like this shit. And it's not just me, there's 6 of us. The VOT, the Vikings of Twitch. We're a collective, we're a group. And there's gonna be like a group of us on a Sunday, this Sunday. I think I'll be there. Guys, I hope I can be there, but I'm not sure if I can be there. But it's on a different channel. It's on the Vikings of Twitch channel, but no it's just Vikings of Twitch. and no and we'll do like a thing where we each bring a game or something. I could even technically bring drawing now if I really wanted to. That could be fun. But I read that. I'm sorry. Anyway, slam the desk. We gotta get our head back in the game, back in modern times. What the hell am I drawing? This is Boops McGee. It says it right up here. She is my Stars Without Number character. And if you're like, what the hell is a Stars Without Number? If you know what Dungeons and Dragons is, it's that, but in space. And numbers. And planets. And spaceships. And hackers. I'm a hacker. She's a hacker. How did the Vikings of Twitch come to be? Give me the backstory. Give me the lore. Well, technically, hopefully Maelstrom comes back, because he knows better than me. But Maelstrom Alpha and Island of Rob, who are 2 of my buddies, in said group, they found it together. They were eaten by a snake and became one. No, that didn't happen. They, guys, what am I talking about? They founded it as a twosome, as a groupsome, as friendos. Guys, how the hell did Rob and Maelstrom even meet? Was it on Twitch? And then it turns out they were also neighbors? Is that, guys, I don't know, I wasn't there. It was before my time. But, they mainly did it just to have, like, a fun, like, play with your friends, couch time, fun time. Not literally on a couch, but figuratively on a couch time. They were originally the settled people of Twitch, but they took up raiding. And Mail's probably eating dinner, that's true. And space butter, that's also true. And Snoop-a-boop, that's also true. Anyway, I guess one of their first big endeavors was actually Extra Life. Unless they did other things that I'm unaware of, but yes, the charity Extra Life, which I say the charity Extra Life, it is a charity, but it's like a different charity every year, I think? Yeah, it is. Generally speaking, it's helping sick kids. And I think it's a different hospital every time, that's what it is. It's always Extra Life, it always helps sick kids, but it's always a different hospital. So they took off with that, and then Maelstrom has a friend named Tom, known as Alogicoma, around here. I think they were IRL friends first. And, like, because they used to have a different channel. I don't remember what it was called, guys. Oh, I buffered like crazy there. I'm so sorry. But, I don't remember what it was called. And, like, Tom would literally go to Maelstrom's house, and they would stream and hang out there. I'm barely getting any drawing done, guys. And then I guess when Tom became more available, I guess, because, like, I don't know why Tom wasn't around for a bit, but then Tom showed back up, and they were like, join us! And he was like, yes. And then the two became three. And then Author Thee was a regular on Rob's channel. They met through Twitch. Author Thee would show up to Rob's space launch Kerbal program space adventures and would roast Rob because Rob is a dingus doofus, and he would build the most terrible ships that could not launch, or if they did, they would explode. Or they would flap their wings, as you know, a spaceship ought to, right? A spaceship that can flap its wings like a dove. And yeah, Author Thee was like always there, always roasting, always weirdly supportive as well. Very funny fella. And just kind of out of nowhere, it was called Lag, thank you. Oh, look at that, the bot. Good job, Tomagoober. A spaceship flapping its wings is called Freedom. Beautiful, graceful. There's a clip of that, and it's the most wonderful thing. But I think, much to Author Thee's own surprise, one day the three guys were playing a game, and they were basically like, guess what? We have a fourth person now, and it's Author Thee. And he wasn't even, like, streaming with them. He was just in the chat, and he was like, what? So that's how Author Thee was adopted. And then he has been with them ever since. And then quite a while passed, I guess like a year or two, and myself and our other friendo, Lynchy, Resident Unicorn, well, we had been active participants with the VOTs for, well, a year or two or three. Guys, time isn't real and I don't know how it works. I was like always around making stupid videos, which I should keep doing again, guys. I have stuff that I had worked on and didn't quite finish, and I really should. But I kind of had like a point in my life where I couldn't do that. Or like, I guess I could have, but I wasn't feeling it, you know? And that's kind of how I weaseled my way in there.
I have to hiccup. I did it. Okay, but yeah, so I was making videos and Lynchy was just constantly kicking people's asses in like a good way. They would just bip bop boom hammer everybody out of there. They were very what's the word I'm looking for, guys? Very active in like community nights, and just Lynchy's always been there. Big good supporto friend. And Lynchy did streams as well, and we would always show up to those, and we would like moderate each other. And so basically, after some deliberation and consideration, a PowerPoint presentation happened where it was like, hey, maybe we should get these two non-men in on the situation. And so it was that Lynchy and I were
Indoctrinate.
Guys, I am really bad at saying that word no matter how many times I fucking hear it. Yes. Chicken admission. Indoctrinated. And now we are here. That was a long story. And now we are collectively the Vikings of Twitch. We all have our own streams, and then we all have our collaborative that we do on Sundays. Sometimes we will pair off or like do triple or busco quadruple stuff. It's all just random. Like, there might be something in October that I will return to with a certain other streamer in the Vikings of Twitch. Something we had started and hadn't quite finished, and we will do that. I would like to do more ghost hunting with Lynchy. And I know Rob would probably enjoy that too. You maybe get him in on it. I don't know if Maelstrom would, maybe? Because like, I played that with him a handful of times. And it was fun. And I like these games, guys. I mean, I keep saying, like, I tried to bring back my community night of DBD and maybe GTFO. I didn't get to do that last week. I was gonna, but then I ended up doing the drawing stream instead. And I was like, I'm tired. I don't want to do anything else on Sunday. I'll just join Rob. I am having a hell of a time with shading this part of the hair, guys. I am estoy goofing. Thanks for the lore! I will look out for the streams. You guys sound like fun to watch and listen to. Thank you! What do I call you? Are you Eru? Are you Jam? Are you just Jam? I like Jam. But do you like Jam? That's the important question. Lies. Rob was discovered in a bush. Elogicoma hatched out of a peach. Male ran away from the circus. And Author Thee was foundling in a golden bin. What? Also, yes. Terwilla, good joke. Oh, Morbo, yes, and you as well. You're here. You would also be a good ghost hunting adventurer. And Mrs. Mordo. And then there's that I say new game. It's been out for a hot minute. But, Demonologist? I am Jam, the friendly neighborhood turtle. You're a turtle. I'm a seal. It doesn't look like it, but oh, now that you followed, you get some seal emotes, and there's a bunch of free ones too if you have Franker Facey and Better TTV and whatever the other one's called. Better V. Guys, what the hell is it called? I don't remember. Franker Facey. 7TV. Why did I think it was a V? I don't know. I can't keep up with all this stuff. How do I close this now that I want that closed. Okay, I did it. I'm not a bot. I'm that asshole who hangs around the cool kids and gives out to their mums when I'm not allowed. Morbo, what does that mean? Is that something bad? Did you make me say something bad? You're in the community, Morbo. This right here. Because there's a bunch of y'all. There's a whole list of people there. Daggers. What? Thumbs up seal. I love the thumbs up seal. I think I specifically made that did I make that a follower emote? I did. Because I just wanted to use that everywhere. I made those! What did I say I was gonna do if I had extra time, which I probably won't because I'm taking a freaking age on this. But I mean, maybe I could make an impromptu emote at the end of this. I could use the practice because I mainly made my emotes on Photoshop. Yuck. Although I still might kind of have to because Affinity doesn't have a way to animate things and Photoshop does. Ugh, yuck. Can't believe you'd make Pastry say that, Morbo. Pastry will be banned for saying that. Pastry just out here giving out to the gammons. Shake my head. What is that? I don't know what that means, guys. Britishisms are so naughty, and I don't. Every word is something else, and I don't like. Also, yeah, Jam. like everyone except me is British. Just so you know, I'm American. Well, and Cyber's Finnish, but the rest of the VOTs are all in like England. I just kind of bumbled into all this. We're all British. Okay, there's a few exceptions. There's Finnish, and there's Irish, and like I think one other person is American, maybe. No, I'm Danish. Okay, if you're something other, guys, I am like screaming again, and I apologize. I'm gonna have a sip of water. I don't know how that looked on the VTuber. I'm gonna calm down a bit. If you are anything other than British or English or what have you, please say so in chat. Unless you consider that personal information, in which case, don't say anything at all. Become the Shadow of Mordor. I am Mexican. Derpface. Ping is from America. I believe Jordan is as well. I am hungry. Fifth Land. I'm from a country that got colonized by Spain for 300 plus years. Unfortunately, I'm American. Ergo, my schooling was not well. And I don't know which country that might be. Or maybe I do, but I'm too scared of getting it wrong, so I'm not even going to guess. Unfortunately. Listen, it's not all it's cracked up to be. Everyone boasts land of the free, home of the brave, but I don't want to get political. But also fuck it. Doctor? Hello, Doctor. America's Jen, Douglas MacArthur, helped us become free. Oh, General. What you drawing? It's boobs! Doctor, it's boobs! I'm screaming again. It's boobs. I do. I always want to get political, says Cyber. It's true. If you want to get political, talk to Cyber. Well, like, on one hand, like, I am political because life is political and it sucks. And it's not because I'm like, I don't want to say something that offends somebody, but I'm just like, I'm worried about just saying something inaccurate And I don't like to talk about something I don't know enough about, because that's what people who reckon do. I guess my quote-unquote politics boil down to, don't be a dick to people for existing. Mind your own fucking business. People's bodies are their own. I mean, I guess that's really it. And those bodies have a right to be sustained and kept alive. Yeah. You know, with healthcare is what I'm saying. Boots? The Philippines. Oh, see, I wouldn't have known that. I'm a dingus. I'm sorry. The Philippines. I think I had an acquaintance, like an online acquaintance that I think was from the Philippines once. And like, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but the language that, like, at least what she would type online, whenever she would type to someone in her native language, which I don't even want to guess. It was really neat though, because there would be like random English words thrown in there. It was like, it looked really cute. That's all I remember. Just a random word here and there. It was like, boop, bop, bop, boop, English. I was like, oh, I have no idea what you said, but for some reason that, I guess it's because it's my language that I find it endearing. It's okay, Pastry. I get what you mean. People are too quick to jump the gun and judge you for saying something by mistake and not something you really mean. I guess, yeah. Like, it's so easy to misspeak and say something. Like, I am terrible at articulating myself, especially with questions. The amount of times I try to ask anyone anything, and I, like, ramble around, and they're like, I don't know what you just asked. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And I don't know why that is. It's almost like I try to over-clarify my question to a point where it just doesn't even make sense anymore. And I'm trying to not do that, but it's difficult to not do that. You know what I think I want to do? I think I want to scoopity-hoopity this shading here, so it's like this. Yeah, I like that better. That's why it was bothering me so much. Scandalous statement. Scandalous, I say, as I clutch my pearls. Also, I guess the one thing I will just be... I've definitely said this on stream before, so it's no shocker to those who have been here. I'm very anti-religion, but like pro-spiritual... Like, you are pro-faith is what I mean. Like, you can have faith, you can have beliefs, but once it's all big and organized and starts telling people what to do, bitch, I'm out. Yeah, you're not... When you're telling other people what to do, you're not being a good person anymore. And I am not here for that. Modern Tagalog uses a lot of English. Is that what, or Tagalog? Sorry, I don't know if I said that correctly. I'm not gonna try again. I'll try it again when it's phonetically written. Spanish words, they're hard to pronounce. Oh, you are anti-cult mentality. Yeah, basically. It's just some people might get upset because my definition of cult might be. It might spread into what is generally socially accepted religion. But it's not accepted by me. But if you want to practice it, that is your right. Of course you can. I just don't like it. And I want nothing to do with it. Someone left a freaking flyer on my car at work one day, and it was so messed up because I was the only one. I came back I was walking to my car with a coworker, and I was like, is that a parking ticket? I was like, first of all, you can't get a parking ticket here. It's the library. You're allowed to park here as long as you want, and there's no sign stating otherwise about hours or anything like that. And like, I'm the only one that has one. What's going on? And I walk up, and it was just some flyer like, do you want to go to heaven or hell? I was like, I know where you can go, in the recycling bin. Agnostic? Maybe I'm technically agnostic, because in the same vein as being like, I don't want to speak about things I have no knowledge of. Well, the entire universe and existence of life is something I also don't have the full scope of knowledge on. But, like, I'm extremely... I believe in science. I would lean more towards atheism probably than agnostic, although I will say it's like I just don't know what happens. I don't know what happens when you get dead. I don't know what happened when the world was made. It was probably the Big Bang, but I wasn't there. So I don't fucking know. Oh, here we go. Tagalog. Thank you. Tango gang. I ignored. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Tango. Gang. Tagalog. I did it. Okay. What happened? Hi, Logicoma. Look, Logicoma is one of the Vikings of Twitch who I gave the backstory for, where he used to like go over Maelstrom's house. For real. Doxed. Not really. I'm just a flippant seal. Why do you want me to join your church? Oops. Oh, I didn't know you could do like super boops with that. Woohoo! Oh, oops. I fixed it. Okay. Oops on boops. I like it. I like it a lot. Congrats on pronouncing Tagalog correctly. Thank you, Jam. I appreciate this may be a niche point of interest, but agnosticism is not a stance concerned with belief. It is concerned with knowledge. Agnosticism, am I saying that right, guys? Is fully compatible with a religious stance you might have, as that is respectively concerned with faith, not knowledge. So you may believe in X, but claim no factual, provable knowledge of X. Well, that's neat. Where it's like, I guess it boils down to like, well, I would sure like it if this existed, but I don't know if it exists. And I think that is perfectly fine and sensible, really. Why, I stay be clicking the wrong clicks. I think I want this to scoop a bit more like so. Maybe not a full scoop, a slight scoop. Just like her ancestor scoops McGee. What? I did it again. Why am I suddenly so poorly at this? It's not, uh-oh. Wappa, 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 wappa. Sorry. I fixed it. But what is that, like, extra layer, though? Oh, somehow I turned the hardness down. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. That must have been with the changing of the emotions of my little VTuber. Whoops. Which, by the way, I did not draw this VTuber. It kind of weirdly looks like my art style, but this is VTuber Kit, which is a free thing made by, I can totally find who made this. Who made this? Who are you? Where are you? Please, where are you? Where's your credit? Put it on, please. Wait, I don't, guys. I can't find their creds, like, on here. Oh, wait, is it here? Oh, it's Cupapin. Cupapin. Thank you, Tom. Alright, I've lost this. There we go. Oh, it's the weird talkie man again. Agnostics honor the possibility that there may or may not be gods, is the way I like to put it. Gotcha. I would sure like it if this existed. It's a good way to boil down faith. Yeah. Guys, we get real deep on these drawing streams. We've gone from like childhood trauma bullying to God. Politics and colonization. Man, the world is a mess, but it can be really beautiful sometimes too. What is the meaning of life? Help! I would sure like it if space butter existed. Well, I mean, the good news is it does. The bad news is, depending on where you live, it might just be illegal is all. Are you drawing you as Snake Ninja? This is Boops McGee, my Stars Without Number character, who I mean, look at the VTuber in the corner and look at the drawing I'm doing. It's the same fucking thing. My scope is limited for creativity. It's not. Here, you know what, to prove that it's not totally limited, let me show you some of my other characters who, while they are me, they don't just look like me every time. Such as Lily of the Dunes, who also has green eyes because fuck you haters. There she is, she's a big fucking tiger lady. She's thick, she's huge. She got big cat feet and a tail, and she's a thief rogue, I think. She's temporarily retired. She won her mission. I think I was gonna give her whiskers and I forgot, and I like how she looks without them, so fuck it. But whoop! Who else? I think, didn't we have this problem last time I streamed? Oh no, we've got Perdita Bayleaf, the sorcerer circus lady. She kind of doesn't look like, she's got like the brown hair, but my hair's not wavy and it's a bit longer than that. So like she's not me. I thought it was Reptile from Mortal Kombat. It might be. I really never had Mortal Kombat growing up. Whoa, this music. I returned from Berg. How goes the art? Maelstrom, we went on a fucking journey. We have a new friendo, Jam, here, who asked the lore on the Vikings of Twitch, and I did my best. I really tried. Blue eyes, yuck. Her eyes are green. She used magic to turn them blue. Again, I will confess that I did not draw these fishnets. I got these royalty-free fishnet PNG stock image and I pasted it over her legs because fuck that. But whoop! And last but not least, but actually not last, she has her own special folder because I love her so much, is where? Goblin! That's her name! Can you see it here? It's Goblin. 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 Goblyn, Goblin. But it's one word. It's one name, one word. Goblin. I probably missed it in real life. You and Tom missed your own origin stories. Guys, my throat tickles. I need to die. Be right back. Okay, I'm back from being dead. But here's Goblin! She doesn't have green eyes, but she has green skin, and I gave her complimentary red eyes because I thought that would look cool on a goblin. And she got the same colored pant because, remember guys, like I said, most of my characters, like, you get one color at least, and then two at most. Goblin is probably the most adventurous in colors because she's got 1, 2, like 3, 4, 5, 6? What? You gotta be kidding me. Gob, but yes, Goblin, she is from like D&D, 3? Edition 3? She's, don't tell the others. She's my favorite. Boops, you didn't hear a fucking thing. And then I've got the other character that I haven't drawn yet because she was actually the first character I ever roleplayed with. And I don't know why I didn't draw her. Oh wait, I remembered why I didn't draw her. She wears a jacket and I don't like drawing jackets. Where is she hidden? Where did I hide her? I always forget. She's in the Hero Forge. Can I like drag her in here? Cause now I don't have window capture. There she is on Hero Forge. Scoops McGee of Cthulhu fame. Getting mysteries incorrect and taking photos and getting the scoop. Illogicoma. I guess we passed 10 years of knowing each other last year? I'll have to see what the origin stories are at some point. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see how much I fucked up. Scoops is tracking down some heckin' paper. She is! Guys, I have barely gotten anything done. So there is a good chance I won't actually finish this on stream. And if I don't, oh well. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oops, McBoops. I told them you escaped from the circus. I liked Finn's version better, actually. She had everything on point. Guys, my throat is really dry and scratchy. Help. Ugh. Sippy. Guys, I watched the VTuber. I had to see what it looked like, and she's like, oh. Sorry. No! Sorry. As long as you are enjoying talking with chat, it's all good. Art takes time. I was saying this last time, it takes too damn long for me to do art. I think that's the only downside, is that it already takes me long enough when I'm not talking to chat, if I'm just by myself. This makes it take even longer. Ah! You can barely tell. I think I know what to do. I think I should make this like that. Keep the darker color down there. And then add some of this. Like so. Guys, I posture check everybody, goddamn. Like, I've put my monitor as high as it can go, and I still hunch over, and I don't know why I do this. Does that look good? Of course it does! Oh wait, not that part. I still don't like that part. Do I like it now? Yes. Wait. Little bit of the scoopities in here. Sneaky. I like that, I think. TGS starts like Thursday. What, Teen Girl Squad? What are you talking about? What's TGS? Teen Girl Squad! I can't do that voice. Tonight is like a Dragon Direct. Oh! Tokyo Game Show. Guys, I don't keep up with video games. I rely on you. Tolerance. See, you can't even see the little bar I'm manipulating up here. Wow, wow. Okay, clearly it needs to be far lower than that. There we go. Arrow! There are rumors that Silent Hill will get some stuff during TGS. Yeah, maybe Bloodborne and Silksong as well. Wait, Pastry, do you know what SMH means? Shake my head. Shaking my head. Right, guys? Right? Guys? I'm kind of old. I was born in the 80s. I'm basically dead. Shake my damn head, that's right. Give me 40k 60 FPS Bloodborne on PS5, that's all I want. Yeah. Come on now, chat. Wipe away those tears. Put some clown makeup on instead. And then the clown makeup gets all runny with tears. Whoa! Busted makes me feel good. Damps. I love that. I love damps. Oh, that is one scary clown. Oh dear. I haven't gotten past the point of the demo yet, but there are some differences in items when you get to the full release, which is I can't type! With the protagonist being played by Timothy Chalamet. What? Now I got pure ref in all the games I play. I play games, but I don't know, guys, I don't know what anyone just said. Downloading Lies of T. So I cannot play it for 6 weeks. What do you think, guys? I think Boops. Is she a straight line across type of shiny hair girl? I think I'm just gonna do that because it's easier. Otherwise, she would be a wiggly hair type of girl, and I don't know if I like that. Her hair is very like round. I don't know why. I just like it. Roundo hair girl. Is Boops an action-packed go-getter? No. No. Well, like, she is on computers? Because she's a hacker? She's actually really scared of physical confrontation. I made her a proper coward when faced with, like, yeah, actual in-your-face danger. She's like, nope! I'm gonna go to the nearest terminal and try to solve this with science and technology. Oh, who left? Goodbye! Thanks for the fun not stream. I'm gonna go. It is almost 1 a.m. here. Get some sleep. Big O sleepies. Guys, I've scrolled too far and I've lost the plot. I have a 6 a.m. shift. Holy shit. Get to sleep. Thanks for joining us. Have a gooped sleep and gooped luck at work on the morrow. I'm Maybelline. Wiggly is like, aw shit, I just crawled through a vent, but my hair is still good. Yeah, I don't know if you probably left, but I'm just saying anyway, for the general public, that if you're on the Discord that existed, which I know Jam now is, but you will get notifications whenever any of us go live, as well as the community streamers. So there is a lot to pick from. I'm hunchy again. I need to sit up straight. Okay. Oh, this is such a nice little bop. I'm gonna roll my guy tonight. Oh, are you? Are we like... Hang on. Do we have a rhyming name scheme? Is that what happened? No. I just did this because I'm silly. Click! Okay. You can be whoever you want with any kind of name that you want. I think you could even be a robot if you wanted to. I forget. Did we allow that, Cyber? Am I just making shit up? This link needs updating? Oh shit, does it? I probably have to update like everything. Damn. Well, send me all the updates in admin so I remember to do it. That's not a guarantee that I'll remember to do it, but it's a start. Boops will revolutionize space hacking by pouring melted butter on the computer terminals until they stop working. She's a genius, guys. Butter. Space butter. I don't want it to go into the goggles, though. So I'll just keep it down here. I could have probably done this on another layer, but I tend to inevitably just putting all the shading onto one layer. May or may not be a terrible idea, but that's just how I roll, lady. Wonder if Author D ever actually got food, or if he withered away into a husk. You gotta change it to vot.gg/links. Oh, okay. If that gets changed, you don't gotta do shit. I changed the last name of my character to something so edgy, to the sound that my cat makes. Meeps. Meeps. Boops. God, I talked about Author D eating food, and now I'm like hungry as a result. Shit. So this is your character from one of the secret Metro D&D sessions? Is it Cyberpunk Netrunner? It's called Stars Without Number. So it's space. Big space stuff. And yeah, she's a hacker in space. Ours is a bit tame, like there really aren't aliens. Well, there are, but there aren't. It's not like, there aren't like blue people walking around and stuff. It's more like one of our main things is finding, like, technology and bioorganisms that are, like, tiny or whatever, just to see, like, is alien stuff or do be real? And, like, it does, but it's like, it's just scraps, basically. Space! The endless cycle of hunger. It's a little Starfieldy, I guess. I don't even know if there's, like the things that crawl around in Starfield. I don't even know if it has, like, little alien creatures that are, like, pests. Like, I don't know if it even has that. If it does, we haven't found that yet. Or, I don't know. Aliens haven't been on screen. Yeah. Hopefully more to do than Starfield. Oh, there is! I hacked so many computers, guys. I was basically a tech wizard. Yeah, we've got, like, a double hacker. Me and Finn are hackers, and Finn is also sort of like gun shooter subclass. Morbo is a doctor. Al is a technician, a mechanic, technician, chicken permission. And Othavi is the captain, the pilot specifically. He's sort of like accidentally the captain. He mainly just wanted to be the pilot because we didn't have a pilot. So now we have a pilot. And did I forget anyone? I would feel really bad if I did. You know, other than Cyber, of course. Who is like Mr. Space. Less glitches in Cyber's game. Will you meet the Mexican aliens that were shown on the... You mean the paper mache? Yeah, we might. Okay, if we're gonna dip back into, like, semi-serious stuff when it comes to, like, faith and believing and science and politics and what... I think... I mean, hasn't it literally already been proven that there are microscopic life forms on other planets, which is technically alien? Like, that exists, because it literally does, right? And surely there is more of that further and further into the universe and other galaxies and solar systems and what have you. And I do think it, like, guys, I feel like I'm about to ask a really stupid question. Well, no, wait, no, okay, never mind. I feel a little less stupid because I remembered what I was thinking of. Space isn't just infinite, but it's always expanding, right? But, like, well, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. If it's infinite, then how is it expanding? Doesn't that imply that there's an edge? If it's guys? Guys, help! I'm gonna have an existential crisis. Anyway, with it being unfathomably bigoo, space is expanding. Well, what the fuck is, guys? What is outside of space then, if it's not infinite? Guys. Like, or what is the definition of space? Is it like having stars and such? So, like, guys, it's still space. It just doesn't have anything in it. You know what? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's still a sunless, gravityless, no star, like a black sheet, no light. Help. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's still space, but it just has nothing in it. Guys, please, do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, hang on. The distance between stars appears to increase, despite the laws of physics. Hence the proposed existence of dark matter. Oh, is the stuff outside of having stars and shit dark matter? If you keep going, you push past the skybox and fall out of the level. The Milky Way resides inside an expanding void. It's hard to tell. To frame it like you'd potentially view it, zoom out of the drawing. Oh, holy shit, guys. The canvas is space. The dark gray background is what's beyond it. Yeah, okay, but then, like, you're saying that this is happening. So, okay, so space as we know it, the canvas, I guess that's technically space. And it has a limit, because out here, there are no other canvases. But it'll fill with canvases, because this is happening. But like, this sounds so stupid. What I was starting to get concerned about was like, is there nowhere left to go? Are we in a marble like in Men in Black? But no, okay, I get it now, guys, I get it. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. If the Milky Way expands, it breaks the chocolate. Hi, Alexander Karlov. Could be pastry, a distant part of the nothing. There could be another universe. Well, what? Oh God, what if they hit, guys? Then what? I was thinking of the Men in Black scene. You get me. I should do more skin shading. What time? Guys, we're never getting this done today. I will not be able to stream for a hot minute. I won't have access to my PC for like a week or two. So don't expect conventional streams. So I will just finish this on my own time before I do not has computer. I'll have my laptop, but I can't do shit on my laptop. I can tell you all about it, but not here. This conversation is making my brain wrinkles smooth out. Oh no. Good news, Pastry, there will always be somewhere to go. And before we get there, the heat death of the universe will have made it impossible to produce enough energy to ever get there. Guys, when I was a kid, I think I've told this story on stream before, but fuck it, I'm telling it again. I saw, like, it must have either been in a textbook or a newspaper or something, that it was just a science blurb talking about how, like in a billion years, or however many billion years, one day the sun will burn out. And that scared the absolute shit out of baby Pastry. I was like, it's gonna burn out, and we're all gonna die! Oh, I want the sun to burn out! And I was really upset. That really scared the shit out of me. The universe got Pastry, she's dead. You hate to see it happen. Guys, I am so hungry. I have crab cakes in the freezer. I'm so happy now. Oh, that's wonderful. Ignore the heat death of the sun and planet Earth and the universe. I have crab cakes in the freezer. Pastry, with the power of more doors, will stop the heat death of the universe. Seals will leave the planet. No, wait. Stars going out is part of the heat death process. That's dolphins, my bad. Dolphins will return to the sky from whence they came. I hope they take the seals with them. Guys, I know that's a reference from that book about the thing where it's like the universe was made and it was a bad idea or whatever. I've never read that. Should I? Is it good? I mean, I imagine it's good. Everybody fucking loves it. Oh wait, I don't know how to read. How silly of me. I can't. Sorry! You're gonna put a crab in a cake. I love how it went from, oh no, the sun is going out, to, I have crab cakes, yeah! Well, that's the meaning of life. Jam asked that earlier. What is the meaning of life? It's crab cakes. No, it's just trying to be happy while you're here, making life better for yourself and for others while you're here. And it's nice to leave a lasting impression, but, you know, you just do what you can. You'll probably indirectly inspire people for many, many years, if not hundreds of years to come. Even if people don't remember who you are necessarily, you may have influenced someone who then went on to influence someone else, and then that person went on to influence someone else, and everything is nice and chill. That's music. Douglas Adams was a master of metaphors. That's right. Your thumbnail looks like a panda's navel. What? Nothing matters, therefore, we are the masters of our own reality. That's another way to look at it, too. Although, I mean, everything is matter. Unless it's antimatter. New Age pastry time. Illagenoma. Sweet Leaf! Great album. Wait, are you talking about a different album or what I'm listening to, guys? Because I don't know music well enough to know what anyone's talking about. And I apologize for that. I grew up in a world where if a song was on the radio, I'd be like, I like that song. And I never learned who made it or anything. I'm bad. I don't like how that looks. I need to fix that. I burped, guys. I'm so sorry. Guys, it doesn't happen as much anymore. When I first started streaming, the amount of talking I did would make me burp so big-oo. After, like, I guess I'm accidentally swallowing air as I speak. I think I've gotten better at it because I don't do it as much anymore. But it still sometimes happens. And I also burp when I'm hungry. Like, I'm so hungry, I'm full of air! No! I need food in there, not air! Black Sabbath, master of real. Oh! That's what you're talking about. This is the music that plays on the lift on the way to the fully awake vasectomy room in hell. What? Is it like when Rob burped on the last Super Show? They can be pretty thick. Just full on like, and I'll be like, wow! I ate a lot of air during that shoot. Guys, I don't like how this looks at all. I think I'm just gonna ditch that and make it the choker only. Yeah, that's a better look. And maybe I could even put a little shade down there like that, where the shirt is. Again, I don't do good realistic shading. I do whatever the fuck pastry thinks looks decent shading. Belly button. I have no piercings, so this is where the character gets a little wild and crazy, guys. No piercings, no tattoos. I am fraidy. That's the biggest thing. I don't like pain. Crazy, right? Also, randomly getting back into, I don't know, is this political? Maybe this is just life beliefs. I was talking about how, like, people should be allowed to do whatever they want with their bodies. In a similar vein, that also goes for small little babies, and you shouldn't do things to them or parts of them, like cutting things off. Or even just piercing them. I think that's really fucking weird that people pierce their baby's ears and worse. What are you doing? Don't do that. Ugh. I don't know where it's the belly button thing. Boops got that because she has a brain and she wanted to. She wasn't a little drooling, smooth-brained clump of rolls that couldn't lift her own head. What happened in chat? Sorry. Fucking hell, I watched Rob's clip of the additional Raid video mashup. Our boy is cursed. He kinda cursed himself, yeah. Can't argue the fact that the fate of Rob's clip show, most of his clips are like that, yeah. I love how we've talked about history, religion, and science on Pastry's stream, but Maelstrom's lately is all food-based. Delicious! I mean, I like food. I like crab cakes. I'm really excited for that. I'm gonna have them with spiced french fries, or posture. Chips. Y'all call them chips? We'll have some shellfish and chips, isn't it? If you live your life happily and don't hurt anyone, you win. You win. Whoa, I like this music. It's so good. Food is more interesting than breathing? Is that what you just said? Pastry should add another tag on here called philosophical. Philosocial. I spit all over my monitor. Oh. Food is amazing. Pizza will never betray you. Is that pizza 1 or pizza 2? It's a sound effect on here. I forget which it is.
Pizza will never betray you.
Yeah. Oh, I love Deadly Premonition. I should just get that game and play it myself. And be befuddled by the brokenness of the world that is also somehow perfect. I too enjoys cheese on toast. I enjoys cheeses on toast. Whoop. York is right. Pizza's the greatest food invention in history. It's really good. I hear the PC version is very broken. Yeah, that's the only thing. I don't want it to constantly crash, because that wouldn't be fun. That would be not fun. We talking about food! I have buttery scones! No jam or cream, just fruit. Hi, Lena! Welcome in! I'm making progress, it feels like. If I can get the skin shaded today, I'll be happy. Cause we ain't getting this whole thing done. We are fucked. But dang it, I'm trying. I got one of them straight lines bugging me though. I can just do this. I hear beep boops in the music. I love. Not that the Switch version doesn't crash a few times. Boops is looking good, thank you! She's all colorful now. I guess technically in my Hero Forge of her, she had like her fringe was dyed sort of. It was like a lighter color than the rest, but I ain't got time for that. I ain't doing that. After our conversation about the heat death of the universe, we're now talking about the heat death of toast. How cooked do you like your toast? I used to like it burnt when I was really young. I probably shaved off a few years of my life by consuming like blackened toast. But nowadays I just like it slightly browned. That's fine. I think I still do actually like blackened things like steak. I like any steak, guys. I'm not a steak snob. Rare steak is fucking delicious. But I really like well done with burnt fucking ends. That's delicious too. I do prefer rare, but I like the burnt tippy tips. Floppy and crisp. And then Tom said, name of your sex tape. Isn't that literally a thing called burnt ends? I think it is. I don't know, like, can you have that on a rare steak? Is it, I mean, I guess it's possible if the middle is, like, only slightly heated or, like, barely cooked, and then the rest is extra crispy. So I guess that would be my ideal steak if that exists. A rare steak with burnt ends? Holy shit, I would die. I don't know, is that a thing? It's brisket. Burnt ends is like beef. Okay, for real burnt edge. Or no, for real. Burnt edge on crumpets is fucking great. I want that shit to be crispy and then butter. What? Guys, what the fuck is a crumpet? Google! Help! Guys, I typed the word Google into Google. Crumpet. Crumpets. What is that? Oh, wait. Is that what you put? Is that what composites a scone? Guys. No, okay, that's different. Okay. Well, this has like jam on it. Very different to a scone. Crumpets are scone. What? Oh, are? Oh my god, I was like, I'm getting two very different sources. Guys, are these pancakes? I'm dying, I'm dead. Am I the reason why every chat devolves into food? I mean, that's not a bad thing, Corvus. Food is critical, Corvus. Critical. Fuck you, hands! Mrs. Mordo's favorite sandwich is mayo and pickles, so I live with the mistake. No! Wow. just as confused as you, Pastry. This is what we get for not being British. Back to the drawing. Oh, Big Oo Hungry Grumble just appeared in my belly. But, what was I gonna say? Yes, mayo and pickles. Like, what, Morbo? Does she just dip? Did you say sandwich or just mayo and pickle? Sandwich. Okay, so there is bread involved at least. For a split second, I thought she was just dipping pickles into mayo and eating them. And I'm not a big fan of mayonnaise. I know that they're eggs, but at least in America, we do something to the mix that is just, it's almost sweet and it's kind of gross. But I do use it a bit if I'm making tuna fish. Or, that's so cute, guys, that sound. Or, like any fish, really, if it's like leftover fish that's cold and I just want to slap it on some bread, I will mix it up with some mayonnaise, not a lot, like half a spoonful, if that. Just enough to make it, like, moist, you know, so it's not just dry fish on dry bread. I like to try to counteract the sweetness with some mustard, usually. I think I told Author V about it recently, and he was like, "You put mustard in with the tuna fish?" And that's why. I never got to explain why, because I didn't even think of it at the time. But it only just unlocked in my brain right now that, yeah, American mayonnaise is kind of gross by itself, and it needs something to counterbalance. I'll put in yellow mustard or Dijon mustard and pepper, and then it doesn't taste as sweet anymore because it's fucking disgusting otherwise. Ketchup? Do you like anything flour? Dippin' Pickles is my Mormon rapper name. You like sugar that's red. Oh, posture check. Okay. I will fight you. What is happening? Guys, everyone, you can like whatever you like to eat. It's okay. Everyone, relax. It's fine. No one has to eat what you like, and you don't have to eat what other people like. You don't have to force anyone to eat what you like, and vice versa. I'll even say, it's kind of nice that in recent, studies, I suppose you could call them, people are finally understanding why children don't like certain foods and like certain other foods, especially those with sensory problems or a stronger palate. Things like fruit and vegetables can easily be mishandled, where a fruit can taste all sorts of different ways. Squishy, sour, sweet, bland. But a potato chip will never betray you. A potato chip is always the same. Unless you get one of those weird clusters of pure powder where there is no chip whatsoever. That would be kind of weird. Have y'all ever gotten a cheese puff that was not a cheese puff, but was literally just a ball of pure, concentrated cheese? You do not want to eat that. Those are nasty! But it's not really a chip that betrays you. It's like, it's literally a cluster of the dust and the flavors. And it's very distinct from a chip. You would see it and be like, I don't think I should eat that. Oh, sorry, potato crisp, isn't it? Happy Tuesday, everyone. I don't know if I can say the same for chicken nuggies. Guys, have I ever told you about my meatball dilemma? So I feel like a meatball isn't so dissimilar from something like a chicken nugget, but oh no, it's back to philosophy. No, guys, I swear. The meatball dilemma is, Like, I don't hate the taste of meatballs, really. Like, they're just okay. If anything, they're usually kind of bland, and they're just okay, and I could give or take one if we were speaking about flavor alone. But every single meatball I have ever eaten has had a bone shard in it. When you are eating a squishy, soft ball of meat, and suddenly, as you lackadaisically chew and chomp down on something crunchy and hard and it hurts your tooth, it's very upsetting. And it has happened with more meatballs than not.
Too hasty, pastry. Try again.
No! I will not try again. Because every time I say, okay, I'll be polite and try this meatball, I crunch down on something hard, and I don't like it, and they don't even taste great anyway. So why would I trouble myself with that? Good day, sir. Anyway. I have a similar issue, well, not an issue. Recently my folks bought Klondike bars. I don't think you guys have those, and I think I talked about this maybe in Metro or something. Klondike bars, for those who don't know, it's just a square of ice cream encased in the, like, chocolate shell. Sometimes it'll have, like, caramel or nuts in it, in the chocolate, but there isn't even a handle. Like, I think what you're supposed to do is just hold the ice cream in the wrapper. So first of all, it's a fucking disaster of a design choice where it just melts everywhere. It's horrible. Klondike sounds like a slur. What? It's a place on the Klondike. It's a mountain. Anyway, so they bought these and they were like, they're so good. We know you like ice cream. You should have one. And I actually hadn't had a Klondike since I've been back in the USA. So I hadn't had one in like probably 15 years. And I had one. And it was the most mid ice cream I think I ever had. And Mama Egg was like, well, we've got to eat them. I bought them, they're here, and it's like, you know what? Like, why would I fill myself with sugar and calories of something that is just okay at best? Okay, bordering on, like, bad, honestly. Sometimes I feel like they taste like the goddamn foil that they're wrapped in. They're just not good. So I haven't eaten them since. And they're still sitting in there, and this was like months ago. If they want them, they're gonna eat them. And it's like, I try to do that with a lot of food now, where I'm like, do I really like this? Or is it just okay? Especially with like the more unhealthy it is. And that's a good way to stave off bullshit, cause like, yeah. Why would I fill myself with this terrible thing that isn't even that good? I missed a lot of chat. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Nothing. I would throw it away. It just sounds bad. Yeah, the chocolate quality is garbage. It's terrible. You Klondike. Cheap chalk ice, expensive chalk ice. Oh. American chocolate though. Bleh. Yeah. Like, I've heard it's bad. I don't have a lot of chocolate while I'm here. That sounds weird to say. Oh my god, my stomach is freaking growling! It's like, are you still talking about food? And I'm like, yes. And it's like, well, where is it? Oh god. I did a raw burp. You saw the little mouth go like, bah! That was me losing control. I'll post you Irish chocolate. Is it really good? Butterick acid. Butterick acid. What is that? It's got that thing in it that makes it taste like Sucublet. Irish chocolate is legit. Speaking of, my favorite breakfast option will always be pain au chocolates. Pancakes. Pancakes are good too. But nothing beats a good pastry with some chocolate in it. What? Guys, is a pancake a pastry? Russian seal. Irish chocolate is the chocolate that takes off its glasses and ponytail, and everyone is like, damn, pancake is a pastry. No. It's the scone all over again, guys. I don't know what's real and what's not. How am I gonna shade this hand? I'm fucked. Posture. Oh my god, guys, I'm being hit with like every status effect at once. I gotta use a bathroom, I'm hungry, but the stream's almost over, I can wait. It's the cookie all over again. I'll start a fight. It's scone, not fucking scone. I don't know which it actually is. And then there's the thing that you hang on the wall that has light, and that's like a sconce. It's like, can I eat that? Someone should make a sconce. Scone scones. Scone scones. Scone scone. Skunt. What does a cowardly pastry taste like? Nothing, because it runs away. It is fraidy and does not want to die. Scone is the word, Morbo. So what are you trying to say here? Scone or scone? It's scone, by the way. Guys, I don't know. I don't live there. My opinion is that of a cow. It is moo. Guys, I know it's moot, but I just like saying that too damn much. Yeah, that's done. I refuse the food logic of Steaky McKetchup. Lamented of the kitchen. You know who fucking loves ketchup? Author I think he puts ketchup on his ketchup. Every recipe has ketchup. I can give or take ketchup. Sometimes I like it on French fries, but I honestly feel like French fries are so flavorful, they really don't even need extra help. I definitely don't put ketchup on steak. Again, like, I feel like I'm not a super taster. That's a thing, right? Super taster, but I don't think I am that. But really, most foods that I have just like they have enough flavor, and they just don't need extra crap. Like, it's not crap. I'm sorry. I was being derogatory towards, I don't know, condiments. I think the two exceptions I really like a loaded burger. I just fuck up a burger with toppings and condiments and onions, pickles, lettuce, tomato, mustard, ketchup, mayo, everything. I love doing that. I don't know why. And then hot dogs. If I find a hot dog I like, which is rare these days, like American hot dogs, they just seem disgusting so far. I have not had a good hot dog from here yet. But if I find a good hot dog, I like to put on, not ketchup. Ketchup on a hot dog tastes icky for some reason. Mustard is fine, yellow or Dijon. Chopped onions, I don't know if I could do raw onion anymore because it hurt my belly. And I kind of don't even enjoy the process of eating raw onion anymore. It's just like, ow, this is just kind of painful and not as tasty as it would be if they were cooked, you know? And relish, sweet relish. Dill relish is okay too, but I like sweet the best. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I like to just slather in stuff. I guess it depends on the definition. Because I feel like I like Mexican food, but I think by default that just comes covered in stuff. Like sour cream and salsa. Otherwise it's just beans. But I love beans. I could eat beans on their own, honestly. Like, they're good. Arthur Morgan, yep. But, and rice. Rice needs stuff. Rice is very plain by itself. Ketchup is great on everything. Literally doesn't matter because we all know what we're talking about and whether we want to eat one or not. Exactly, I think. I missed what you said. But all that matters is what you want to eat at the end of the day, and if someone takes umbrage with that, you can squirt ketchup into their eyes. What? Otherwise, it's just beans. Well, no, it's not. It's rice. It's very rice and bean heavy, and tortillas. And then it's just covered in like a billion spices. Well, listen, I'm talking about like, I guess the American way that Mexican food is made. It's just a burrito full of beans and nothing else. Unless it's covered in stuff. Tex-Mex, there you go. That's the correct phrase for it. Beans and rice. Because there's like, I've never had, what's that thing called where it's like wrapped up in a corn husk? Like, I think that's like something completely different that nobody ever makes. Because it's probably too, like, advanced. And then I'd be, like, I know you're not supposed to eat the corn husk, but I'd also kind of probably be the dummy that ate the corn husk. Guys, I think I did it. I think I actually gave her shading on her skin, and it's done. I gotta go on mute. It's been swell hanging out. It has! Thanks for stopping by. Today is Challenge Maelstrom, so we'll go there after here. I should make sure the eyebrows have colors that are shades. Oops. A tamale, yeah! I think that's it. I have never had a tamale. Hot tamale! Never had one. I don't even know what's in there. Is it like meat? You know what? That's mostly my fault too, that most of the Tex-Mex I eat is beans, because I am like... What am I? I'm not a vegetarian. I was just talking about steak. I love steak. I love seafood. Eggs, chicken is really good. I don't like ground meat much. Like, you know, maybe it coincides with the whole meatball dilemma. I like burgers, But if it's just ground beef in something other than a burger, like if it's in like a burrito or a taco or trying to think what else ground meat is in. Like lasagna maybe? Is that a thing? I end up picking out the chunks of ground meat because I hate the texture. It creeps me out. It's gross. Never liked it. I don't like how that looks. I want it to be smooth. Now, it's different if it's like incredibly finely minced. Like, there's a difference, right? I'm gonna look up. Let's look up minced meat. See, I don't think we use the right word for it in America. When I do Yeehaw American minced meat Google search, it's ground beef. And I hate this shit. I think the one exception, it's good in chili, but even then, I make an effort when I'm spooning the chili out of the crock pot. I aim for like as few ground beef chunks I can get, and I go for the beans, and I go for the actual, like, let's say there's like chunks of pork in it, I'll go for that. Ugh, I hate ground beef. Unless it's a burger. I don't understand it either, guys. You do what to chili? You get the big spoon, and you spoon around in it, and you pick out the parts that you actually like. And any time I have a burrito, and it's stuffed full of refried bean, and then there's like meat chunks in it, every time I bite into, even if it's pork, even if it's something that I kind of normally like, I'm just like, oh man, I sure would probably like this better if this chunk of meat wasn't in here. And I've talked about this before, but I'm the same with pizza too. Like, I just don't like meat on a pizza. Like, I'll eat a pizza with pepperoni on it at most, but or chicken, but not both at the same time. If there's more than one meat on a pizza, I'm like, no, this is too much. It just tastes like a fucking meat cacophony of oil and fat, and it's gross. Love vegetables on a pizza. Like, I'll do the, it's okay when it's like pineapple and ham. It's good when it's like a barbecue chicken-y type thing, or chicken in general is fine because it's just not as powerful as other meats. Again, I don't know if this is like super taster shit or like super taster adjacent shit. It's just overwhelming. I really don't enjoy. Pepperoni is fine. But if it's like absolutely fucking covered in pepperoni, I'll be like, Ground beef is a hell no. Mushrooms are one of my favorites. It's so good. Oh, mushrooms. Oh, so you don't like mushrooms, but I love mushrooms. Mushrooms are a food enhancer. I need that. That's what I need. Mushrooms are great. Put them on everything, just like ketchup. And you know what the worst food in the world is? Spaghetti. Hate it. Absolutely despise it. And raisins. They're really bad too. Did I tell y'all recently, like a few weeks ago, I think, there was some trail mix, and I was like, there's raisins in here. I should be an adult and see if I like raisins now. And I bopped it in my mouth, and I spit it out, because it was fucking gross. Things, what? Come on. I at least like 5 minutes. Things, I'm leaving. Shots fired to Italians. I think I'm dying in real life. Man, I love 5 minutes to myself. I love 5 minutes too. Yeah, me too. But, yeah, I don't really like any pasta. There's very few, but again, I guess this is like new lore for new folks, but I like Asian noodles. I don't like Italian pasta. And they're different, right? We went over this. They're literally different. They are not the same, but so much of my life, my asshole older brother bullied me saying that they're literally the same and you're stupid for not liking spaghetti when you like Asian noodles. And they are not the same. He was just a big liar in general. Like, I think it genuinely may have been pathological. I don't feel great talking crap about a family member, but he can't do anything about it, so... Maybe that's even worse. You know, take it with a grain of salt, right? There's two sides to every story, but he's a bad person. The Italian Mafia wants to know your location. No! They're entirely different in every way. Guys, thank you. It's undoing years of torment. Take your noodles with a grain of salt, everybody. I like both, but I won't be putting bolognese sauce on a goddamn ramen noodle. Exactly. I think, oh my god, another memory unlocked. I think I was like so convinced by it at one point that I tried spaghetti with soy sauce on it, and it was fucking awful. Where I was like, is it really the same? I was fucking gaslit into putting soy sauce on my spaghetti, guys. Terrible. Noodles is just kind of stringy, dry bread! Cyber? All my life, I've said that the reason I hate spaghetti is because it just tastes like wet bread. And I don't think anyone has ever understood that outlook. And the fact that you said that it's stringy dry bread, but we all know you have to wet your dries when you make the food, that is a very comforting sentence. And noodles are stringy dry bread. Guys, what time is it? Maybe I should try to give her eyes before we leave. And I'll just do it on this layer. I don't give a hoot. Okay, brush tool. Guys, how do I normally draw eyes? Help. I need to go look at past... Oh no, I closed the folder. I will find it. I have closed chat. Chat is back. Where are Blargle? Oh my god, I found fan art of Big Lady! Oh, look! It's Discworld, the detective story. Alright, go. Lady, you're not helping. Where the hell is my drawing of myself? Or no, that one's okay, but she's a cat. Her eyes don't count. Perdita, what the hell do you look like? I guess they don't really have pupils, actually. Like, this is their pupil. Big Lady! Boy, is she big! Do you want to see her again? I shouldn't have hit her so quickly. Oh, I have my picture of Snake Winkson as well. Why are you taking Big Steppy on me? Guys, I don't... Tom probably has more lore on this than I do. I had, like, a dream about this snake once. He had a little snake jacket with snake belts. And, oh god, I think I think it was like post-apocalyptic zombie times, and there was a human society, but for some reason Snake Winkson, the cartoon snake, just existed amongst them, and they were really fucking mean to him. Why you taking Big Steppy on me? I don't think he said that. I added that later. I think he stole like a bagel or something, and eventually he found a society that accepted him, I think they were still humans, but guys, this makes them, just get out of here, Snake Winkson. Anyway, where did Big Lady go? There she is. Big Lady, I drew that on MS Paint. She's a troll. That's what they are, right? Stone troll lady? Big Lady? What the fuck did I come back to? I have no idea who Big Lady is. She's a troll from Discworld. She's a singer. And she's my favorite. She's a damn liar, is what she is. But she's still my favorite. Alright. Big Lady. Guys, I have all these memories here. Look. Look who it is. Fin in a teacup with a shark in the teacup. There is blood in the teacup, and the blood got on her fangs. Woo! Okay. We got the Beef Boys. They are so big! They are the biggest boys! Look how big they are. Oh boy, the lie she told. That was sorry, I didn't even explain what the hell that was. That's more malicious and hard sal. Did I just say hard sal? I don't know why I still sometimes do that. He hasn't been hard sal in like 15 years. He's gothic Al, I'm sorry. I am ashamed. Look, here's Bocce. In space! I'm assuming that is a royalty-free background that I used. I did not draw that space. That's basically what my desktop and my... What is this thing called, guys? It's a mouse pad with a squishy on it, and I've got a squishy for my wristy for the keyboard, and they look like that. She's a robot. Woo! Guys, I said I was gonna finish her eyes, and I didn't. There's Ketamine More Zelda. Beautiful. Oh my god, I remember drawing this. Peach Girl. Oh, I love this show! Kill her! Kill her, Momo! Woo! Woo-hoo! I think that's an actual background from Peach Girl that I had to, like, clone tool people out of. Super Pop Love Hurricane! Lynchy! I put horseshoes on my trainers! Yeah, feet! Woo! Oops! Oh god, I forgot I... Thug anime school love life. It really was. A bitch gets pushed into traffic. It's crazy. Guys, I need to draw these eyes. So, the way Pastry does this... I mean... I could do something like that. That doesn't look so bad. Lately, I've just been doing... I'm gonna do a quick version, where I just do like this. I don't think I'm gonna like that for this character, though. And then just light. And then that's it. Oh, that's cute, though! Guys, I don't know. Oh, I should redo that, because I need that color, maybe. Well, maybe this didn't look cute because it didn't have the white in it yet. Well, they both, okay, both look cute. Cute though. Guys, maybe this is a chat decision. That color is too dark, by the way, but I'll just fix it. See, now comparing them, I kind of like the one on the right better. Yeah. I just said, like, chat decide, but I'm like, veto! I like the one on the right! And I think for that, it's not too dark of a color. It would be too dark if I did this, but I'm doing this. So fuck it. I could always do, like, 2 ways. The one on the right is how I used to do them, but it's your art style, so you choose. Like, I normally do this, but today I'm like, I'm feeling this. Oops. Yeah, Boops is like... She looks sad here is the only thing. She's not melancholic, though. Nor is she an alcoholic. Or a workaholic. Maybe she's a workaholic. But, no, she mostly just vibes, I think. God, I wrote down her whole, like, history and stuff and personality, and I'm over here, like, kind of forgetting what that is. Just like last time. I think she doesn't hate people, but she likes computers and solitude. But she'll hang out with people if she needs to or feels like it. And she definitely wants them around for missions because she is big fraidy of physical confrontations. Like, oh yeah, get in there for me. I don't like that. Beat him up. I think it's too big. Yeah, we shall cease once the eyeballs are done. That is when the stream will be cult. Maybe she only looks sad because she doesn't have the glow in her eyes yet. She can have both eyes look different and has a cybernetic implanted eye. That is a possibility. Maybe that'll, like, happen to her. Maybe something will poke her freaking eye out at some point. Scottish doctors with wildly shifting accents. That's right! Dr. Morbo. Because what our crew is like... I think Cyber said in the pilot episode, as it were, we had been together for like over a week, like 12 days. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and listen to it. So we're like familiar with each other, although Boops and Meeps are better friends. I don't know when exactly they met. They didn't grow up together, because when I made Boops' backstory, I didn't want to, like, bogart Finn's backstory. So, as far as I'm concerned, they met when they grew up and had their backstories already made. That makes sense. But, yeah, she grew up on a fleet of scavengers. Her parents were techies. They are not dead, like every other character ever made. That's probably not true anymore. Her parents are nice and cool. They lived on the fleet together. And guys, I only have like vague bullet points, really. It's nothing super detailed. On some scavenger mission, something bad happened where members of the fleet's crew got killed. Not her parents. They're fine. But maybe like a friend or two of hers or people she knew. A mission went really bad. Maybe they got like squished by debris or something. And now she's really squicked out by blood and stuff. She's like, ah! she does not like that shit. She do not like blood and gore and death and stuff, and she will run and hide to a computer ASAP to get shit done. I forget. I don't think anyone was ever like mean to her, but she doesn't like, yeah, just physical altercations. But she's okay with like she's okay with verbal confrontations, although if they're in person, there's the risk of it becoming physical, so she's like, oh heavens, basically. That kind of thing. Man, this is some smooth jazz. We talked about the minimum time, which would have been at least a couple of weeks. Oh, okay. I couldn't remember, sorry. It's still extremely true. All RPG parents are dead or widowed. No, both of our parents are fine! No, I know, you're talking about in general. I think the edgiest character I made was probably the cat lady, Lily. Her parents are dead. Wow, I shouldn't have laughed at that. But yeah, they're very dead. Because I actually wrote this whole backstory. I never even shared it with anyone, I don't think. But she was in, I guess, similarly enough, she was in like a nomadic convoy, and they were beset by raiders where almost all of them were killed, including her parents. She was like one of the only kids left and was shuffled along along with the surviving people, where like they may have kind of been friends. They're not necessarily like BFF like people, but they had all their stuff taken. Most of the people were killed. She got shuffled into the city that it takes place in the Morbo campaign, that I forget what it's called. And what is it? There's like a law saying that you gotta give, or like, is it that you gotta give people food and water, but you can do it at like a price, basically? I don't like how that looks at all. And they had no food, they had no water, they'd been wandering across the desert for long enough that they weren't quite dead, but they almost were dead. And this guy, who kind of made like a predatory business out of misfortunate people, was like, oh, I'll give you water. What do you have for me? And they were like, we have this kid. Like, oh shit. So now she's in indentured servitude, and she grew up that way. No parent. What did I just do? I fixed it. Oh my god. Okay. Crisis averted. And she wants money so she can stop being in indentured servitude, and that's why she went on a chicken mission to kill God or whatever. Pastry art time. Hi, Neil. I missed more. It's good to have a simple backstory. It means you can have a flexible base to work with. Yeah, like I don't want them to be like, I have to be on this mission to find my parents or whatever. You know, I say that technically the circus lady, she's not looking for her parents, but she's basically like, if I run into my brother's dad, my half-brother's dad, that would be great, but it's not like her driving force. They just want to have a circus. They're just here to have a good time. Have a circus, make money, and if they find the half-brother's dad along the way, that would be great. just realized you're using... Neil, I bought this ages ago. Well, it was a while after you first mentioned it, but eventually I got it for like $50. And then do you know what they did, Neil? Do you know what they did next? As soon as I bought it, they came out with a new version and said that anyone who has the old version, sorry, you don't get the update for free. You'll have to buy it again. So I have a slightly older version. I haven't yet decided to buy the new one yet. The eyes on the VTuber, they got sad. They went blank after hearing the backstory. Remember, peeps, Pastry is the quiet one of her home. It's scary, but true. I mean, you guys have heard it. There's been the occasional Sunday where you hear screaming and clapping from 2 rooms away. Right. I think what I normally do is... Oh. Perfect. I will put shinies on a different layer. I don't know why I do it. I just do. I think. You know what? I know why I do it. They raised the price. They didn't raise the. Or wait, is 50 higher than? I think you got it on like a super discount. I think when you said like, oh, you can get it at a special price, and I was still like not sure if I wanted to get it, so I waited, and I think it just went back to normal price when I got it. Looks really cute now. She has a face with eyes. Guys, we did it. It's not done. Like, I still have to shade everything else. But we did it. Sorry, I don't know, size of canvas warning. I'd buy an alarm clock with a recorded Pastry boo whoop. I fail to see the point in updating. Half the time the updates are for things I don't use. Neil, if they ever add, or if they have added the ability to color drop while having the paint bucket tool, I might consider buying the update. Shinies always bring them to life. It's true, it do. Hang on. We're not quite done yet. We're gonna add this to the shinies layer. I know what I'm doing. I promise. I like to do this as well. I think I mainly do this on emotes, but it might look nice on here as well, instead of just into the void. I think. Don't feel bad, Pastry. When I was a student, the main Notion software was Sibelius, and it was expensive. At one point I used 7, the current version, and most of the other students and lecturers were on 3 because of the price. Yeah. Like, if it's still just 50 to get, like, the new version, I'm not hurting for cash. Like, I just save. And I live in a situation where my parents are very kind, and I do pay rent, but it's not like, it's not society's rent. You know? Like, they're not draining my bank account the way that an actual landlord would. So I'm able to just save up for life. America's rent, yeah. Can't you do that holding Alt with the paint bucket tool? No. No, you cannot. It just... No. Unless there's a different button. Nope. Because that's what I do with the paint tool. I can pick whatever color I want. But not with the paint bucket tool. It's a minor inconvenience that I would pay $50 to fix. Cries and living alone in private rent. Like I'm proud of you, Lena, because I want to live on my own, you know? But it's just, especially here, it's just not feasible. It's... our society is broken. Our economy is broken. It has been ruined by boomers, sadly. It's impossible. I would probably have to have a roommate, and I do not want a random stranger as a roommate. Most of the people I know live too far away, and I don't want to live in a city or anything. But yet, Neil, I don't know why you can't do that with the paint bucket tool. Maybe someday I'll get that update. But yeah, guys, for all intents and purposes, this is done because I will not be able to stream on Thursday because I am getting my medication. Well, one eye is really a lot bigger than the other. I know she's turned, but no, stop! It's fine. It's fine. And then I'm going on egg recreation for 2 weeks, and I'll be around, but I won't be able to stream. So yeah, I'll be on the Discord. I might be in occasional streams here and there. Oh no, animal! Stemo! Hello and goodbye. We're literally about to leave. I'm sorry. Hello. But I'm doing great. Well, I'm partly doing great, and I'm also fucking starving. And I have to use the bathroom. And yeah. And recreation, yeah. My brother was gonna move back home this year because he can't afford it anymore, but him and his girlfriend worked some stuff out, and now she lives with him. Well, that's wonderful. That's really good. Where will I go to avoid male spoilers? I mean, you don't have to join the raid. There's like an opt-out button. You could be like, fuck this! But, yeah, unfortunately, hello and goodbye, Animu. That is a fun name. Animu. Animu. What's your favorite animal? It's almost like trying to say animal, but not completing the sentence. Don't forget to posture check. I have been so hunched for so long. But, the constant state of a streamer, hungry and needs to pee. Ties pastry to streaming chair. No, Lizzie! No! No, I have to go! No, I have to leave! I think if you hit I, and I again, is that I? I. Let me try it. I, and I again. Oh, so, okay, I see what you're saying. So if I have the paint bucket tool fill and I hit I, boop, I, boop. I, boop, I, boop. Yeah, that does work. You are absolutely correct. Some people refer to it as a different way to pronounce anime, but reality is, my name is a mistake. Oh no! What was it supposed to be? I knew someone who had a typo username once. And it was like supposed to be their real name, but they accidentally typed the wrong name. I don't know how you do that. It's a weird workaround. It is. I'll try to incorporate it into my muscle memory. It might be difficult because I gotta reach across the keyboard. Gosh dang it, Affinity. Oh well. Unmu originally, but it was mispronounced, so I've mutated it into Animu. Well, there you go! Unmu. And Unmu. Unmu. Animu. Unmu. Did I just see a fruit fly? I hope not. Not as elegant, but slightly easier. Yeah! Because otherwise I'm just clicking and clicking, so it gives me, essentially, quick access. Oh, I wonder if I could switcheroony the butt. Go eat. Shit! Okay! Bye! Sorry! Welcome, Animu! Farewell, Animu. And it's like a super goodbye, because like I said, I'm gonna be gone for like 2 weeks. I'm so sorry. If you'd like to see me hanging out in general, I'll be on the Discord that existord. My ears. Neil, I'm sorry. Yes, ! Discord if you would like to, you know, just chitty chat. I might be on Sunday on the Vikings of Twitch Super Show, but I am not positive whether I will be there. If I do this, does this work? That's where I'll be. Yes, I'll be there, possibly, on Sunday. A different channel that is a collaborative between the Vikings of Twitch and myself, who is also a Viking of Twitch. Like, I'm one of them. There's 6 of us. Discord! That's where we all hang out. You'll get notified when I do go live next, which is usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays, occasionally Wednesdays, sometimes Sundays, sometimes... Guys, I am a disaster with schedules. My bad. I should have turned on earphone mode. And yeah, I should type the thing that I'm gonna do. Maelstrom Alpha. He's probably in the middle of it now, because it is 20 past 2 in Yeehaw time, but not in you guy time. I have enough points for a pay. Neil, you can redeem that now, or you can wait to think about what you want. I don't think you can redeem it while the stream is offline, so you might have to sit on those points for a bit if you don't do it now, but that's also no rush, because you would literally be the first in the queue. It don't matter. Guys, this was a lot of fun. I might do more art streams in the future, because I guess that's something that none of the other VODs tend to do, other than Maelstrom doing MS Paint stuff occasionally. So like, wow, have I rediscovered myself? Guys, I had to burp again. I'm really hungry. You have my order to do. I know. Yeah. Lizzie, Morbo. I swear this happens in waves. I have drawings that have been requested of me, and I won't be able to do them for those 2 weeks. But when I come back, I will. I promise.